What's up? What's up? It's the Arty Moats experience with Deke. I'm Arty Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, dude?
Man, vibed out, the huge. What's the word with you, though, man?
Not much.
Bro, your flow is flowing. The beard is growing. I'm just looking at you on screen. Holy smokes, bruh. You look like somebody, like, real, like, just official, like, manly, important, like.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. I can see you either in an NHL magazine or, like I said, one of them men's health joint, man, chopping down the tree with a lumberjack on. You know how you do. A little flannel outfit, man. Yeah,
Wow.
The beard is fire, bro. Like,
Wow.
the fire with the Hey, man. Hey, shout out, bro. Shout out.
No one was saying that stuff like 2-3 years ago about me.
They was hating on you, bro. It's crazy, man.
You know, I was getting a lot of compliments and stuff for my fits and all that,
man.
all that type of shit over the Memorial Day weekend. I was like, where were these compliments? Where was all this praise 2-3 years ago on my looks?
I would say back then they didn't want you.
You see that?
Now ain't hot. They all on it. That's what Deke trying to figure
that?
out. He said back then y'all won't compliment how he looked. Y'all won't compliment the fits. Now everybody taking notice. I just, I'm on the front end. I've always been appreciative. Like, yo, the drip's fire. Saluting.
Nah. Yeah, everything's good though. I spent a lot of time golfing over the Memorial Day weekend.
Was you golfing good?
Yeah, I played all right.
All right.
Yeah, actually, no. I'm underselling. I played pretty good.
I was about to say, come on.
I did. I played pretty good.
No.
I played 36 holes.
God.
On what day was it? Sunday. Yeah, 36. So the second 18, we were dealing with some wind and some rain. So I didn't play as good as the first 18.
Yeah.
But it was a good test of the mental toughness.
Oh no, 36.
Battling
holes,
through 36.
That's real.
Plus the elements in the second 18. Yeah, I thought I played good for those conditions.
Respect.
Yeah. Yeah, the first 18 was definitely better. But, yeah, second 18, not bad. Battled through.
Okay. With the people that you were with, where did you rank? Uh-oh.
I didn't want to go there, man, but
where did
I
you
was
rank?
number one both times. I didn't want to go there.
You know I'm going to ask. I got to ask. Yeah. So you was up there top shelf for them, let them know even when it's not perfect, you still that guy.
Yeah, because
let's go.
At that point, it doesn't matter about the score. I mean, in football.
Hey, heck yeah, man.
Sometimes the style points, it doesn't really matter. You got to grind
I'm
out.
better than you.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be your perfect game. It could be an ugly game. The elements could be in effect. You got to find a way. All that matters is the dub. Bro. So that's what that second 18 was about. And that's what I was alluding to when I was saying, like, even though it wasn't the prettiest performance, it's like I did what I had to do.
You learned some character. You was like,
exactly.
It's not a fourth quarter comeback, but it was like it wasn't. You got to win ugly. You won ugly. That's what it sounded like. But it's like the fact that you're able to win pretty or ugly all in the same day. Nah, big time salute, bro. Like I said, one day I'm gonna be as good as you are. One day. Until then, I'm gonna just look the part. I show up with all the cool golf stuff. In fact, I got some new golf J's coming in, Deke. I don't know if it's
what dropped recently.
So we had the Space Jam, right? The Space Jam Jordan 9s, the white, black, and red. Got the little patent. Maybe I should pull it. That's like right behind you.
Patent leather?
Yeah. So actually, the OG, not patent leather, but the golf, they put a little patent leather on the black just because. I'm about to just.
What number are they again?
Bump that. Look, Deke, we on the podcast, but this is what we're going to do. I'm going to just go right there because the sneaker's right behind you, bro.
All right.
So, these are
those
the original.
The golf shoes.
Right, these are the hooping shoes, right? The Jordan 9, the Space Jam. But they did the Jordan lows, cut them in half, did them as golf shoes, put patent leather around them. So I got them in white, but then I also...
You have those right up there, right?
Yeah,
okay. I've seen them.
But they came out with a black pair.
All black.
The Barons, what they call them, because when MJ played baseball.
Black with what?
So the MJ ones,
Gray?
they're black with white, and then they have pinstripe on the inside for the sole. They just pay homage to, when MJ was doing his baseball thing, but they turned into a golf cleat. So I was like, anytime MJ drop a golf joint, I gotta go holler at it, and they fire. So yeah, man. Hopefully, like I said, it helped my
you
golf
might have
game
more
out.
golf cleats than I do regular shoes at this point.
It's getting up there. I looked at it the other day. I was like, bro, you got a lot of golf shoes, man.
No, I've been picking up some kicks recently though, so you might not have me beat.
Yeah, that's my guilty. That's my
over
guilty
under 10 golf shoes for you right now.
No, I'm under right now.
Okay.
Yeah, cool gray. Shattered. Panda. True. Baron. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I'm at 5 or 6. I'm in that range. Yeah. 5 or 6. Not counting little man. Yeah. So I've exclusively 6 have touched my feet for me. But yeah, man. Shout out to the golf shoes, man. You already know Kicking It with Moats. That's the shoe channel. Do all of that type of stuff over there. Obsessed with the sneaks, you know that. But yeah, bro, like, I feel like until I get good golfing like you are, you got to do these other things. So yeah, when you golf like how you golf, you can show up with whatever on, because your game is gonna speak for itself.
That's what I'm hoping. Yeah. JPJ can take note of.
Oh, why are we doing that?
I talked about this earlier today. I think I'm just getting old, dude. I'll be honest. I think I'm just getting old.
Oh, we gotta do that, Deke. Off the just right where? Just right there with it. Oh man.
I'm just looking out for him.
Fair.
I think we should talk about it later, but
we'll get to it then. We'll get to it.
I just need to throw that in there.
My man, hopefully. All right. It's like that sometimes. It's like that. But yeah, we definitely go talk. We definitely go get to it though. But yeah, man, I'm trying to think, man. Yeah, we'll be vibing out though, man. Been vibing out. School's about to be finished up, so definitely salute to that. Can't wait for that to be over with. Deke, we got 4 days remaining, man. 4 days remaining, bro. We in a great spot. I can see the finish line now, man. So we almost here, man.
No makeup days. There's no snow days.
No, well, ever since COVID, it's virtual days now. You don't get a snow day. Nah. You get a 2-hour sleep in, and after that, get your computer fired up. You know what the drill is. Yeah. He was like, dang, bro. Ain't no snow day no more. Like, that's cold-blooded. But the fact that we out in 4 days, like, yup, 1, 2, all right, Hayes in the barn. Made it. So, yeah. So, everything's good, though, man. Everything good with you, though, man? What you got, man? Deke, thoughts, anything?
Not really, but maybe I was going to ask you about what you thought of these NBA conference finals.
Okay. Salute that. Because I was about to say, I had one too now.
Okay. I want to hear this.
All right, well, it ain't a whole Deke thought. We just paying homage, all right? So since you said NBA finals, it actually does coincide perfectly because over Memorial Weekend, we did lose an NBA icon, a basketball icon, and a true Grateful Dead deadhead, man. I'm talking about none other than Bill Walton. Yes, ladies and gents, Bill Walton passed over the weekend, obviously, he had a prolonged battle with cancer. But when you talk about Bill Walton, man, we obviously know, man, legendary on the court, UCLA, John Wooden. Then you talk about coming into the league, NBA, Celtics, some of those legendary battles versus Kareem and the Lakers. And then obviously anybody that, watches any of the Pac-12, the late night basketball games, you could always catch Bill Walton up there cutting up, acting an absolute fool, but it was always his style, his take, and just former athlete transition into the media space, seeing how he did it early on in his own way, not conforming to, you got to be all buttoned up with it. Man, we always had mad love, mad respect for that type of dude. And then to find out that, he was a big Grateful Dead guy, went to over, I think it was 1,000 shows, bro. Insane. And he actually survived them. Because I've been to the one. I was out here. It was crazy. Hence the reason why I put the final tour stop on. But yeah, to go to 1,000 of those and survive all of them, bruh. Yeah, he was doing something right. So salute the homie Bill Walton. But, I just wanted to shout him out, though, man. Because like I said, man, former athlete transitioned into that media space, man, and was dope in both elements of it, man. But just lived his life freely, man. So, that's how I wanted to hit it off, to start it off. But unless you had something you want to add to it.
No, that's basically everything you described about Bill Walton is everything I've heard about the guy. I know there's a 30 for 30 out there. I haven't watched that yet, but it's literally titled The Luckiest Man in the World or The Luckiest Man
something
Alive.
Like that, yeah. But man, dope dude though, man. Son coached, obviously son played, family, so check all them boxes off, man. But definitely was dope though, bro. But now what you was asking me in terms of these Eastern or NBA conference finals in general, obviously we know Boston sealed the deal, was that 2 days ago? Closing out Indiana. People are back and forth about how they feel about the Celtics just because every series they had this year, the main player hasn't been available or he's been hurt. So
what's crazy is the Pacers were playing better without Halliburton now.
Yeah, we say that and partially sure, but at the same time, he's your best player for a reason.
I agree with that, but I mean, Pacers. You know, the Celtics swept them 4-0. The Pacers could be up right now 3-1.
Well, their series was very similar to
the
Lakers.
They were up in
Nuggets.
All those games.
The Pacers Celtics was very similar to when it was Lakers Nuggets, where you see them up the majority in multiple games, but in the end, that talent, depth, the superstars, that was gonna always take over, and you saw that from game 1 all the way even to game 4. So they said, I ain't tripping on it. I don't really know how I feel about Boston anyways, but we'll see. I'm just hype about what's going on with Kyrie over here. Uncle Drew in his bag, him and Luka, and it's crazy because obviously the T-Wolves were hot. You know, a lot of people talking about them.
Oh, they won yesterday.
Oh, shout out to them winning one. I'm happy for them to do that. Hopefully they can make history because that's what it's going to take for them to get out the series. They got to be the first team to ever come from down 3-0 and win.
Yeah, I'm just surprised they won yesterday. Yeah. I thought it was going to be curtains.
Exactly. So I'm like, bro, the way that the boys is playing over there in Dallas right now is dope, man. And to see even when Luka kind of banged up and still getting off, I feel bad for Rudy Gobert at times because it's like you haven't done anything wrong, but because you get all of the Defensive Player of the Year praise, you just got a target on you and people can't stand you. So everybody just talk greasy to you when you get game-winning shots on you. It's like an extra highlight. I just be like, God, dog, bro. But I just, shout out to them boys. But, man, I'm loving what I'm seeing from Kyrie, though. Just loving that, man. So hopefully Dallas go ahead and finish that. Close that out, tomorrow? Yeah, she play tomorrow. Yeah, and then after that, maybe Sunday? Monday? Shot game 1? Boston? Dallas?
What, next week?
Yeah, if they close it out Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the timeline?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that'd be cool. That'll be fun finals. I feel like it's
history there.
Eastern Conference and Western Conference finals have been a little bit of a disappointment just from a series standpoint, but each game has been pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Most of the games, like the individual games have been good, but when you got a series that's a sweep and then if Dallas wins this by a gentleman's sweep, like that's not as exciting of a series, obviously.
Yeah. I think you put it perfectly though. The end result not as appealing, but game in game out appealing because the storyline obviously and
they've been good games. They've been going down to the wire.
Yeah, but for me it was like, Anthony Edwards talking on the front end. It's like, Kyrie, Dallas, they are not playing. They have responded, and I love the energy, man. I love it, man. So we'll see though, man. We will see. But I think Dallas and Boston, that'll be a fun finals. I ain't tripping on it.
I think it'll be great finals. Yeah. With how both teams are playing, maybe less about how Boston's playing right now, but given that they were the best regular season team, and then you combine with how Dallas is playing right now, I think that's a good
Kyrie Boston,
little matchup.
The Kyrie Boston situation.
Revenge.
He called all the people out there racist also. So, they're going to be extra racist with that. So it's going to be, I like it. I'm like, oof. This could get spicy.
Porzingis returned to Dallas.
Yeah. I like that one.
Couple storylines there.
I like that one. That could definitely work. You got Mark Cuban. He's a marquee name. So we got some people. Got enough around it.
Yeah. It's a good matchup.
Yeah. I like it, baby. I like it. All right. Okay. So, are you calling for any controversy? Edwards and the boys coming back from,
Yeah, I wouldn't completely write them off from making this an interesting series still.
Are they going to do it?
No. But I'm going with the favorite here. It's not that bold of a take.
All right, fair enough.
No, I think Dallas still wins the series. But I'd say don't write them off because a lot of these Dallas T-Wolves games have been close.
Yeah.
They've come down to the wire. Mm-hmm. And I thought it was going to be over for this game 4, but they showed up. So if they steal another game, wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, so that sound like what I'm sounding like. Yeah, Dallas going to win this thing, man. Shout out to Dallas there, man. Shout out to Dallas. Then we got to really talk, though. See how you feel about Dallas and Boston, man. We ain't talk basketball in a minute, man.
Well,
just don't like Kyrie.
Do the prediction.
Like Kyrie.
I don't like Kyrie.
Yeah, you don't like Kyrie. I love Kyrie, so we good. Kyrie was with Bron. You know, I'm locked in.
When did I say I didn't like Kyrie?
Well, you just can't like Kyrie if we want to make this interesting for the next series potentially. You know what I mean? You should be a Boston guy.
I think you're making some stuff up.
I just think that you would like Boston a lot more. That green kind of goes. You know what I mean? I think like it brings your eyes out. Yeah, you like Boston, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go Dallas if it came to that. Just hypothetically speaking, of course.
Yeah, you're definitely putting words in my mouth. If I'm picking between the two, I mean, you know I'm picking Dallas between those two.
You said you like Jason Tatum over Luka, and you like Jaylen Brown over my man Kyrie, man. So it's all good, bro. Yeah, we're on the same page, man. I agree with you. Okay, you have your two, I have my two, and yeah, we'll go from there.
I think you're just making some stuff
You
up.
said you don't even like the color blue. You said blue is like for the weak. Yeah, you said that's why you got green. It's like, cash rules everything around you. I got you, bro. Yeah. Yeah, you said you team East Coast. Yeah, because you was like, oh, Boston, Pennsylvania, it's like on the same side. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much everything you've said over the last minute has been a lie. Yeah, no, I'd probably pick Dallas. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, it's cool seeing what Luke and Kyrie are doing. It's pretty dope.
I'd agree, man. Shout out to them dudes, man. Shout out. Well, all right then. If you done with your Deke thought, I'm done with my Moats store, R.I.P. Bill Walton. Man, we go ahead and spark this thing up like how we always do, because we do got the homie TG. We're going to rap with him around 5 o'clock. And, yeah, man. We still got multiple topics we got to talk about because we weren't in here on Monday. We had the holiday. We was relaxing, enjoying life. Hopefully y'all were doing the same. And for anybody that was, having a different feeling for the holiday, because we obviously know Memorial Day, not, the most uplifting at times, man. You think about people that have lost and made the ultimate sacrifice for our country. If you were one of those people, man, that were a little bit negatively affected by it, man, we definitely send our condolences to you. But, yeah, man. If you ready, man, we go ahead and spark this thing up. So drop it in the comment section where you're tuning in from. And then that way we'll give you those big boy shout outs to start the day's show. And of course, don't forget to hit that like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you are new to the channel, baby.
Jaron, Pittsburgh Steelers for life, 559, Visalia, California.
Shout out, shout out.
Michael Iraq from the 724 Mount Pleasant, PA.
Shout out to Michael. You said I thought you said Iraq. I was like, bro, who the? But Iraq, Iraq, yeah. I just seen the name. I was like, oh, that's what he was saying. Yeah. Shout out to Michael though.
Barbowski Auto, 805, Thousand Oaks, California.
Let's go, Bart. Let's go.
Sky Too Smooth from the 318 Shreveport.
Shreveport, Louisiana. Yeah, Shreveport, Louisiana. Yeah, shout out to Shreveport, Louisiana, baby. Down there in the boat, the bayou, all that good stuff.
Young Shad, 101. 601 Jackson, Mississippi.
Shout out to Jackson, Mississippi. One time for the culture.
Aaron T, 740, Logan, Ohio.
Shout out to Logan. All right.
James Heath from the 419, Toledo, Ohio.
Toledo.
The Dawn Hefe Quan from the 323, Watts, California.
What up, the Dawn? I see you out there in Watts also, baby. Major love.
DC53, the 412, Hill District.
Shout out to the Hill District. If you know, you know.
I'll say two more. Danny Abrego from Boise, Idaho.
There it is. Let me tap in. I
gotta say one more. Gravy Train, 55.
Shout out to
the 901.
There it is. Shout out to Gravy Train 55, and specifically the 901. You said 901, right?
Yep.
Shout out to the 901. We also got the homie Nick Ferrier in the house. Hampton VA 757, the crib. Then after that, J2 times. Let me say it, J2 times. Tapping in from Munich, Germany, the 089. Shout out to you. DC 53 in the 412 Hill District. Danny Abrego in Boise, Idaho. Shout out. Then after that, we got the homie AJM in the 404 Atlanta, baby. Tom J in the 707 Solano, California. USA, baby. Shout out to you. And I see you in the building, Corey Martinez, always in the 915 El Paso, Texas. Yes, indeed. Mano. What's up, Mano? The big 413 Steeler Mass. And Hannibal 090. I always got you in the building, the 707 Alfredo, baby. And he says, I don't know what the J-O mean. O for the job. All right, shout out. Hey, got to do both, right? Multitask. Vibe with the homies. Stack the paper. I like your energy, man. Definitely like your energy. And what up, David Soto, all the way from Chicago. Let's get it. And then I will end it with shout out to Steel King Nate in the 864 Greer, South Carolina. Shout out. Boy, we see y'all in the building, man. I like it. Okay. Hopefully y'all enjoying yourselves, man, because we got a fun one today.
Wait, what's going on here? A lot of people keep bringing up Juju.
Well, there is still a lot of talk about potentially him signing with us because the Patriots are rumored to be releasing him. I don't know if it's official just yet, but that's been some of the talk over the past couple of days. If he gets released, would we want to get him? So I figured we're probably going to talk about that because, we're in the wide receiver market as well. And that's part of why he's been, popping up a little bit.
Someone even brought up that the Steelers are going to talk with him tonight.
Yeah, so if he's already been released, then...
No, I don't see him being released just yet.
Yeah, because I know that's been the big chatter right now. It's like if he gets released, which New England is rumored that they could lean that way.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
The combo is like, will we go get him? Yeah, will we bring him home? I mean, we can talk about it now. I ain't know if you want to talk about it just yet now. We can talk about it.
Yeah, I just keep on seeing people in the chat say, Juju, come home, bring Juju back.
Yeah, man.
So it's being discussed, at least amongst the chat and Steeler fans. You know how I feel about it.
Yeah. I mean, he a dope player, bro.
Leave that time and that time. I'm not bringing back the TikTok era. I'm good. And Juju ain't even the same as what he was here. And he never even really lived up to being that wide receiver one once AB left to begin with. So I'm good. Like some of the injuries, that stuff with his knee, the production that he put up last year with the Patriots. Nah. I'd pass on Juju. I don't want it's more about just the Juju stuff off the field and the TikTok stuff and how he left here. Okay. And like that culture that was set with him and Claypool. I just don't want that back. No, not at all.
Hey, I could definitely understand that. Me personally, man, I'm bringing him back to the casa ASAP, man, for a couple of reasons. Number one, I don't need him to be wide receiver one. I got GP. Can he give me wide receiver two? I don't all the way believe it. Just because he is banged up with the knee situation, that's part of why, he's been in and out, where he's been. But I look at him in that slot role and I say to myself, yeah, I think the combo of whatever I'm using, Juju, Roman Wilson, and any of these other names, I'm like, him in that combination opposite of GP with Arthur Smith type of offense where we do think that Muth should have a little bit more prominent role, I think it could work, man, because he's physical as heck. He can block, he can catch. Shoot, just last year, we saw him firsthand look like he rewound the clock versus us. And we was all over here like, bro, he dunking on us. He going up top. We got the highlight of him catching on one dude, and I ain't dropped the name. I left the name out of it, but he snags on one dude while the other guy hits him. We just like, oh yeah,
that's an us problem.
I've seen this multiple, but
that's an us problem.
But it wasn't us players. Those dudes. It was real life dudes. One's a dude, and one's we thought he was a duder.
No, but what I'm saying is the Steelers find ways to get these no-name receivers to have career days. And I'm not saying Juju's no-name, but at that point, Juju was officially washed last season. Like, he was doing nothing. He was in and all of a sudden, he had a career day for the Patriots. He had his best Patriots game of all time against us. Coincidence? I think not. Available, our defense is known to do stuff like that.
When he's been available, he showed that he could do that. Even when you go to watch him in Kansas City, he's not a world beater.
Yeah, he had a good season in Kansas City. I'll give him that.
And that's the thing. It's like I saw him in a postseason run. I saw him in a Super Bowl. So it's like it's certain things that, yes, that you still have the underlying social media part. And that has been with Juju since day one.
The immaturity.
But I low-key, the big issue that I had prior to last season was the talking that he was doing towards the Philadelphia Eagles dudes, right? And we both were kind of like, bro, you're talking and making a lot more noise than what needs to be from a player like you right now. And that was our big, like, yo, we don't want that. But it's like, man, You're not doing that right now. You're doing the fashion stuff. You're doing the traveling. You still are social media. That is never going away with him. But this gives me early Juju social media vibes. Before you were dancing on the logo, making it a us versus them, now it's a beef type of situation. Before you were talking crazy to these old pros, like you were still doing that right now. Like, I feel like this offseason has been more of the OG, just quiet, fun, loving. It's innocent.
You know why, though?
I mean, I think I do, but I don't want to.
Because the Patriots sucked.
I know.
Juju's a front runner. Basically,
yes,
what
he's
it
a front
is.
runner.
So
yes,
if we start winning games, don't be surprised if this stuff comes back up, which is what I don't want.
But what if we drew the line and just said, Juju, you could do all your front running, just not on the field, just not there. And as long as he learned from,
no, I don't want that. No.
But when is the last time he's been on the field? If we think about it, because even what I brought up was off season after they won the Super Bowl. Big time front running, but it was afterwards.
That still affects some on the field stuff a little bit. That still bleeds over into on the field.
Yeah.
I don't want any of it.
All right. What if the number was right though? Because the number's not going to be robust.
I don't want him back.
I don't want him back. As I currently look at our wide receivers,
I'd bring back Martavis over Juju.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way.
There is.
Ain't no way. Yeah. And I love Tay. Shout out to Tay. There's nothing against Tay. But bruh, based on the receiver that we have right now, Juju is arguably our second best receiver. If he was just on the roster today, he would literally have a strong case of being our number 2 without doing anything else. And that's why I'm just like, yo, where do we should we consider that a little bit more?
But we're not feeling amazing about him playing the outside though to begin with. That's what we're really looking for.
But in the sense of I'm not dependent upon rookie Roman Wilson. Can you develop and be the bona fide slot receiver week 1 all the way through the season, right? Or go be the bona fide wide receiver 2 opposite of GP starting in week 1 all the way throughout the season. Calvin Austin, hey, I want you to develop into something that we have not seen from you just yet. And I need it by week 1. Quez Watkins by week 1. Van Jefferson. Remember that one season you had where you cook? Well, we need that by like week 1. It's like with Juju, I don't have to ask, can he do these things? We've seen it, and we talked about it even last year.
We might need to ask now, though.
Last year, we saw that.
What do you have, 200 yards last year, though?
He was hurt a lot last year. The year before that, he was straight, though.
He was with Mahomes.
Well, we got our quarterback situation a lot better now, too.
Yeah, but I don't know.
He gonna block for you?
How old is Juju? I mean, he seems like he's 32 years old right now.
Juju's like 28, bro. He's been in the league forever. He came in at like 20.
He seems old. Seems broken down. He's coming off of his worst season as a pro.
Juju's still young, bro. Hold on. Let's pull up Juju, man.
I'll take my chances with the receivers we got in-house,
bro. Come
as
on,
opposed
man.
to bringing in Juju.
You don't want a Super Bowl
all those things you were talking about, like Roman Wilson in the slot.
So you ready for this?
Van Jefferson and Mims stepping up. I'll take my chances with them.
Juju is 27 years old, bro. He'll turn 28 in November. What are we like, bro? That's only a couple years older than them dudes, man. Somehow, shoot. Super Bowl champ, bro. Super Bowl champ, man. But last year was his down year. Last year he played in what? He played in 11 games, 7 starts. Year before that, 16 games, right? And the big difference was 933 receiving yards with Mahomes, 260 last year. And obviously we know the Patriots, not only were they terrible, they even went and drafted a quarterback early too, if I remember correctly. Drake May is up there. So we know they have stuff going on, man. But when he's been healthy, we know what he's capable of, man. That's all.
I'm out. I just don't want Juju here at all. Just period. I'm out.
All right. I like it, bro. I can dig it.
Yeah, I don't think you could talk me into it.
I could dig it. Versus, though, some of the free agent names, though.
I'll take Michael Thomas.
Oh, my gosh. Are you serious?
I'll take Michael Thomas. I'll take Martavis Bryant. Yeah.
So, and it's strictly just off of the social media fear, because it can't be production, because Tay ain't even dressed. Michael Thomas ain't even dressed.
I think it's essentially just bruh. Like, I don't want Juju.
That's what I was getting.
I'm good with the receivers in-house.
Yeah.
But if we want to talk about options that are out there, free agency, I'll take Michael Thomas over Juju. Okay. I take Martavis. I take anyone pretty much over Juju, just because, I don't want to potentially deal with Juju and his front-running ways and just... Yeah, that era that we had here with him and Claypool and Ebron. My dog got
burnt. He said, I'm going back, bro.
I'm good.
not going back.
I'm done with it.
Respect. And see,
because I don't think the production or his play outweighs that.
Well, and that was the issue when it got to that,
and like particularly now too, like based off last season with New England, and I don't think his injuries or his health or his body has gotten any better as time has gone on. They say Father Time's undefeated, so
he's 27 though.
I told you, it feels like he's 32.
Just because he's been in the league for that long, that's the dope part. So when we're talking just experience, when you're talking just what he's already accomplished, he's only 27. Still young. You're not even 30. He's not even 30 yet. So that's the one where I'm just like, yo, you've had a chance to kind of do some of your maturing. You've still made some mistakes along the way, but nothing that's anything legitimate. I mean, his trouble are, like we talk about, social media, front running, that type of stuff, picking with people, not on the malicious like some of the other people we talk about. So that's why I'm like, I think it could work. And I don't feel like his was ever Claypool's, because Claypool went full like, yo, you went full social media before you really was a guy. At least Juju, even when his social media was still just starting, he always had guy-like characteristics. I mean, we talk about the 97-yard touchdown joint that he did in Detroit rookie year, locked the bike up. It was like, yo, he was making plays. He's always made plays. It just was the brand just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But I'm like, right now, man, I think we can catch it at the right time. I think right now Deke might be the right time, man. That's all I'm saying. You seen who was out in fashion. We had the black and gold. Lord said he feel it real still alike. Come on, man. Yeah. And Sarsa Paria. No Corvette. We're done with the Corvettes. No Corvette. I do remember that one. That was the whole, I don't never want to hear that again. All right, no Corvette. But everything else, though, I'm like, yeah, it could work, though. What's the new trend? I don't know what the new trend is, but whatever it is, it's, it got to be a little harmless.
No. So where you at then, Michael Thomas versus Juju?
Any of these free, so put it like this. The only receivers that I want probably over Juju right now are guys that we'd have to trade for.
You wouldn't do Michael Thomas?
Correct. The only
offensive player of the year, former offensive player of the year.
The only wide receivers I want over Juju are currently employed right now. If they're not currently employed, bro, yeah, I know what the receivers we're going to name. I like Juju over all of them dudes right now, man. We could talk about it, though. Let's
2019 Offensive Player of the Year, Michael Thomas.
What year did you say?
2019.
What year are we in right now?
But here's the thing.
No.
Even just last year, Michael Thomas better than Juju.
You said last year. He played 11 games last year. What did he do the past 3 years? Give me that.
Yeah, but what have you done for me most recently? So Michael Thomas not only has the accolades,
what did he do last year? What was his numbers
overall
last year?
Credibility of being an offensive player of the year. Those first 4 seasons here, 1,000 yards in each of those 4 seasons.
Juju got a 1,400 his second season in the league.
And then most recently we have Michael Thomas.
Yeah, what did he do
averaging 44.8 yards per game?
No, I said what did he do last year though?
44.8 yards per game.
Like total.
And a touchdown.
What was the receiving? He said and a touchdown.
And a touchdown. It was pretty much wide receiver 2 for the Saints. Went on the field.
What were the yards and how many?
448 total in 10 games. That's what I'm saying.
You
take that over 17 games, it's like 700 something.
Tabo. Even over 17 games, only 700 yards, right?
700 something.
So the last full season Juju was healthy was just 2022. So not this year, literally the year before. Played in 16 games, right? Started 14 of them. 78 catches, 933 yards, 3 tutties. Averaged, let's see. Let me get to the yards per game. No.
It's probably more.
Yeah, I'm looking at about 67 yards per game.
Yeah, Mahomes.
He won a Super Bowl that year too. What your boy done? Because he had Breeze.
Well,
he never won with Breeze.
Listen, these last 3-4 years, he hasn't been dealing with Breeze.
Early, you only had Breeze. You said
Jameis Winston and Taysom Hill. And
Jameis Winston is still better.
Else?
Is Jameis Winston better than
I can see
the
why
quarterbacks?
Michael Thomas took his time.
Hey, listen,
coming back from these injuries.
Jameis Winston better than the quarterbacks that Juju had in New England last season? Cut it out, bro. Cut it out, man.
That's a debate I don't really want to have right now.
Cut it out, bro. Cut it out. Juju had way more adversity.
Let's just say
Juju had way more adversity in New England, bro.
I'll give you last year for sure because Thomas had Derek Carr. But before that, Jameis Winston, Mac Jones, Taysom, who whatever the Saints were throwing out there. I mean, it's kind of all the same.
Jameis got a Pro Bowl. Yeah, he got a Pro Bowl under his belt, bro. He's a former number 1 overall pick.
They're all in the same spot. They're all in Mitch Trubisky territory. Just back up.
And look, bro, I'm taking Juju over Michael Thomas.
I'm doing Michael Thomas.
Taking Juju over Michael Thomas, man.
One of the things you got to look at is the potential power boost you might get with, like, former All-Pro type of dudes, chip on their shoulder whenever you combine a Michael Thomas and Russell Wilson. They're both playing for their careers right now.
But I think they're in two very different places, though.
And they
very
both
different places
hit the heights that you're trying to reach whenever you're playing in the NFL. They both hit them. Like Michael Thomas won Offensive Player of the Year. Russell Wilson, we know he's a Hall of Famer.
Offensive Player of the Year. That's the height that matters the most now. Not actually winning.
No, winning
because I feel like Russ and Juju. You put them Super Bowl rings together and it's like Captain Planet. They're like, by the powers
Juju
combined.
Wasn't winning shit until he went to Mahomes.
Super Bowl ring and Super Bowl ring. Oh yeah. I don't know if Michael Thomas has that. I saw Michael Thomas get the check and disappear. Literally disappear for like 2 years, bro. That's all. I've never seen Juju disappear. Super Bowl chip, contract, led the league in receiving yard, voted team captain over AB or team MVP over AB. Remember that?
Come on.
He did. He survived all that. He never disappeared. He showed up. Your boy
Juju
took the bag
because of
and
Mahomes.
Disappeared.
Juju wasn't winning shit until,
bro.
like, if he would have went to any other team, he wasn't, like, come on.
He showed he can be an elite receiver with 7, or he could be a Super Bowl champ with Mahomes. What more do you want, bro? What more do you want?
What was that?
Michael Thomas has shown if he doesn't have Drew Brees, his game don't travel.
That's comment sounded like a side shot at 7.
Michael Thomas has shown. No, it was a compliment. It was, if he's with 7, he gonna run the numbers up. If he's with Mahomes, he won the ring. Either one. Because he led the league in receiving yards with 7. He didn't do that with Mahomes. He did that with 7. 1,400 receiving yards. That was the whole year with him and AB. The whole, hey man, who's better? Yardage versus touchdowns. Michael Thomas, though, outside of Drew Brees, what your man done?
I'm not asking him to be the Michael Thomas of old, though, but I think we have a lot more upside bringing in Michael Thomas.
He don't even like the block.
Not
like Juju. Juju block.
Learn. This is his last leg. I think Michael Thomas is. I think they'd be both low risk,
super
moves,
low risk. Yeah.
But I think Michael Thomas has the higher reward.
I think his name is sexier, but I think that and I don't even like that I'm saying it because I used to love Michael Thomas' game, bro. But to me, man, I'm done on that one. I think that ship has sailed, bro. I think there's way more left in the sense of Juju's ability, but I also think that Juju's heart is still a lot more committed to football, to the game, than Michael Thomas. Man, Michael Thomas had a lot of people just questioning just his general love for this thing anymore, man, because it's like, why are you disappearing? Why like that type of stuff don't last this long, man. Whereas with Juju, we ain't had to worry about that. But Juju gonna talk now. Juju, he on the ground, he on the TikTok, he on the YouTube. He's a brand. He's big. He's loud. But he's a full blood. We can never forget that either. And you've told me big winning matters more than any of these individual accolades. So that Offensive Player of the Year, I listen to that. Like when people talk about Aaron Rodgers winning the MVP, when they like, oh, he's a regular season MVP, you be like, man, did he get big wins or is it a regular season?
It's different for different positions.
Those regular, that's not big winning. Juju gave you big winning. Juju got a Super Bowl ring with diamonds in it. Michael Thomas got a little Offensive Player of the Year trophy, bro. Which one you said? You said,
no, we talk more about that with the quarterbacks.
You told me you don't care about the little regular season MVPs.
You do want even position players, though, to be more locked in about winning than personal accolades, for sure. I'm with you on that, but still, like, I don't think that fully does determine, like, who's the better player or who's been the better all-time player.
I'm gonna do
not fully.
All right, here we go. More impactful. Juju.
More impactful.
Juju, the impact is there. Juju.
It's tough to say because I feel like if Michael Thomas was with the Chiefs, he's got a couple Super Bowls. He
wouldn't be out there. Pull up his PFF, pull up his Pro Football. What did it say? Show me the 2-3 past seasons what them numbers were. How many games was played? What does it say? It's blank slates. You can't even see anything. It was blank slates. It's disappeared.
I think if Mahomes was his quarterback, those injuries would have healed up a little bit better. He'd be out there.
Unfortunately, we'll never know. Juju, on the other hand, has shown toughness, grit, work ethic, passion for the game. And he's going to catch it. That's the other part I love about him. He's going to catch it consistently, man. You know he catch it, bro.
I don't want to go there
You know he catch it, bro. You've seen him fumble.
Yeah, fumble in the Saints game.
So we're going to bring up, he got 2 career fumbles that stand out. Saints game, Ravens game.
The game-winning ball in the Mason Duck season against the Jets.
Yeah. Now just remember.
Crunch time.
Remember, we're going to name, 5 things over how many years he's been in this league. Now just make sure I got it right. 7-year career, we're going to name both 5 things.
Fumbled against the Ravens.
That's 3. We had 3.
OT.
I already named that one. We said the Ravens fumble, the Saints fumble. Yeah. You said the drop. That's the same 3 over a 7-year career. I'm listening now. I'm going to go down the list of all the other celebrations, all the other fire plays, all the other dope things that he brought here. You know what I'm saying, bro? Come on, man. You know you want him back, bro.
I do not at all.
No. Man. Come on, Deke.
Done with that era.
Come on,
Absolutely done with that era.
He's like the original. It's different. You don't like the spinoffs.
Yeah, because you're talking about some of these celebrations and stuff. I remember a good period of time where, these celebrations were all we were talking about, and his play wasn't backing it up.
That was the Claypool era. That was
like
the Claypool era.
His last 2 or 3 years.
That was
here.
the Claypool era. This isn't the Claypool era. This is different now. It's a different direction. Yeah. And GP is it?
Yeah, but Juju was a big part of that Claypool era.
No, Juju was like the original movie. And
he
then
like
we started getting to the remakes.
He was the leader of that.
Well, they say part 2 isn't as good as part 1. Chase was part 2, and it was like, yo, give him a nickname, cool, he gonna dance, and it was like, that's all. But with Juju, it's like, yo, you're the original guy. We know what you are. He didn't create his nickname. He already had that.
I'm out on Juju. Dulac did say that he wouldn't be surprised if the Steelers talked with Juju, though, or would be interested in bringing him back if the Patriots cut him.
What do you think the number would be, though? That's the one thing. That's my only sticking point.
$2 million.
I ain't tripping on it as long as the number is lower. Yeah, because he was getting what, 7 up in New England, right?
I don't think he's really got a leg to stand on at this point. He had how many yards did he have last year? You're looking at the stats. He had 100 yards.
Last year he had 2 something, like nothing crazy. The year before that, though, he was right around 1,000 yards.
Yeah,
so that's what you say. Like,
that's what he made his money off of.
Yeah.
I think now in the open market, I don't think people are paying him more than like $4 million per year.
What? See,
it would just be a 1-year deal too.
4
anyway.
is different than 2. Also, yeah. The 4 number I think is appropriate.
I don't think anyone's paying him more than that. But given how we negotiated with Tyler Boyd, it doesn't seem like we were moving off of that number to give to him. So I don't really think we'd be going above and beyond to give a player-friendly number to Juju.
Trying to get up his most current.
Because, I mean, if you want to compare Juju and Tyler Boyd, it's like kind of similar.
Yeah, so he got 9.6 last year. He got 9 in so the past 3 years he's been 8, because we paid him 8 that final year here. 9 in Kansas City. Then he got another 9.5 in New England. So, yeah, cut that number about half, man. Cut it in half. Cut it in half. Come on up here, man. I like it. Because he's scheduled to make 8. I don't like him 8. But 4 now, I can do 4. 4 could definitely work, man.
Yeah, I'm good. Well, we'll wait and see, though. I mean, we'll see what the Patriots do. And
he going to block, though. That's the one thing I'm like, yo, he going to block. He do all the effort stuff. He going to do everything right on the field. On the field, he going to check all them boxes off. The social media, it's a different combo.
Yeah, because we're supposed to be a good team this year.
Mm-hmm. And you need good players. You've already seen
I don't want
he's
Juju
a glue guy.
hijacking that and using it for his own benefit, which will end up hurting the team.
But if we saying who's had more success since the departure, you can make a case that Juju has been more successful since he's left us than we have. So that's maybe he can bring some of that good mojo back, man.
Rode Mahomes' coattails.
Man, look, a lot of people leave. Not everybody wins, though. That's what I'm saying, man. A lot of people leave. Not everybody wins. Juju is a winner.
They lost Juju and they still won.
He still won the first one though. You can't back to back without winning the first one, man.
He played good for the Chiefs. Mm-hmm. I will give him that, but he goes to any other team, he ain't winning.
Well, we'll never know. Do the Chiefs win it? Yeah, do the Chiefs win that first year without him also?
Honestly, if anything, I think you should give credit to his offseason decision-making in 2022 to pick the Chiefs. Listen, I'll give him that credit.
So who on Kansas City was going to give you the additional 933 yards that he gave you? Was it going to be Kadarius Toney? In 2022, because it wasn't Rashee Rice then. In 2022, is Juju. Is MVS there yet? You got your boy McCall Hardman. You'll like him. Yeah.
Juju, they would have got someone. They would have traded for someone.
They traded for Kadarius.
Maybe they traded for Claypool instead of the Bears.
Yeah. Like, bro, he was their main guy. It was Kelsey and Juju.
Yeah, he was. He was the main receiver.
So it's like, we've seen him. And who's the quarterback that just beat Mahomes last year? Russ, come on, bro. You see the connection? You see stars aligning, bro? Stars aligning, man. You just got to roll with it, man. Don't fight it. Just let it happen.
All right, we getting to this first Super?
Yeah. Shout out to, I don't even know how we got to that. Oh, because everybody in the chat was hollering about the Juju stuff.
Yeah.
We're going to find out because we're going to talk to TG in a little bit too. We're going to get his thoughts, man, because maybe he might be on the Juju. Bring him home, bro. I remember when he locked the bike up on the sideline.
I don't know what opinion he'll have.
I really don't know either.
I could see him saying,
You sound just like that, man. Like, yo, TG, is that a good or a nah? It's I mean, he worked hard. Juju good. Come back here.
Yeah. Fish Momentum says, miss y'all, Deke and Moats. Hashtag Mr. Jack Myers Jr.
Hey, miss you as well. And always shout out to Mr. Jack Myers Jr. You know that.
R2 Malvo joined the upper room.
Shout out to R2 Malvo and welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And speaking of upper room members, if you noticed a couple days ago, you might have had a little notification. Ding. Let you know that y'all got a video that dropped, right? So, we're talking about that Troy Fautanu full film breakdown, Master Most film session. We know we did the release for just a couple of the plays for, everybody else, right? Some of the pass blocking stuff. But for the members, y'all got a little bit added content in that section as well, man. So salute to you, Tito, Good Vibes, and all the other members as well. Those are some of the perks of being members, right? You get early access or you get exclusive access, man. But salute to each and every one of y'all, and salute to you, Tito, Good Vibes.
Young Shad 101 says, what's up, Moats and Deke? Missed you guys. And how about them Celtics?
Oh, all right. Talk that talk. Talk that talk, baby. Now, I'll break out my I got my little Celtics hat. Now, you see me with my Celtics hat. I like the color. I don't like
I thought you were rooting for Dallas.
No. I'm not rooting for them. I like their color. Because he said, how about them Celtics? I was like, I got some of the colorway now. But if they match up,
and you're part Irish.
I am. 100%. Yeah, we ain't tripping on that now. Yeah. Now, I like Larry Bird. That was like one of my first big famous people that I met. Yeah, man.
Matt?
Yeah. Well, this is so back in the 757, my high school, we host this thing called the PIT, the Portsmouth Invitational Tournament. It's a big NBA hoop tournament. So think like the Senior Bowl. They host that event. It was at my high school. So all the NBA execs, front office would come down. This when he was working with the Pacers front office, he would come down, and bro, the first time, I'm probably like a freshman in high school, bro, when he walks in, because it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's oh, it's a big deal. Bro, we lose our mind. We're like, yo, I'm not going to class. It's Larry Bird. We're skipping classes all the way at the end by the gym just to peek in to see Larry. Man, by the time I got a chance to actually meet him, man, it's probably a group of us. It was second to last day down there. And bro, we going to get autographs from him. I have a Church's chicken box. This is how OG was just Church's just finish eating the Church. Bro, I gotta get some sign, bro. You know how the kids are. Just sign something. Bro, I got the Church's. It's got grease, crumbs, everything. I don't even think it's so sharp. I think it's a regular Bic ink pen. Yo, can you sign this, Mr. Bird? And he was super cool about it. Signed it. I don't still have it. I wish I did. But I remember looking at him yo. Larry, this is really Larry. He had the old face. He's yo, bro.
How tall was he?
Bro, he looked
Like taller than you would have imagined?
Yeah, bro. Now, granted, I'm 9th grade, so I'm a little bit shorter, but he looked way taller in person than he did on TV, like when I would watch, like just see him. So, yeah, but you could clearly, like, he stands out like a sore thumb because it's not a lot of dudes that are just naturally
and
tall
he's
like that.
Old at that point,
yeah. Too. He was like in the suit and everything. Yeah. We like, oh, that's, and everybody is, of course, like, oh, it's Mr. Larry Bird. But this is around.
Tom Jade's saying 6'10".
Yeah. Oh, that all right. Respect. Because when I tell you, bro,
6'10".
When I tell you that was one of the tallest people I had ever seen
6'8".
in person, man. Yeah. This is around the time when you
6'9".
I'm trying to think. Was it UNC? Rashad McCants, the year when they won it all.
Yeah, they got him 6'9".
Yeah, it was that year. So that time frame. But yeah, shout out to Larry, man. 6'10", 6'9". Yeah, it's a tall, bro. Tall as heck, man. Tall as heck. Like you said, you see it in person.
That's
like,
pretty cool. That's a good story.
But yeah, man. So shout out to Larry. Shout out to the Church's Chicken. And I think it was, like I said, my blue Bic ink pen, man. My man signed to use Church's Chicken joint, man. All love, all love. And now I laugh.
Dude, yeah. If you still have that, that'd be awesome.
I wish I did. I promise. I wish I did.
Yeah, like who has that?
Dude, you know when you're young, man, it's like, because I literally had that. I had a Tony Gwynn. You remember Tony Gwynn, right? The baseball player? Bro. We were in Atlanta, and we would always take a family trip to Atlanta, and we would go to the baseball game. Braves were playing the Padres. We got a chance to do the little tour. We got a chance to meet Tony Gwynn for the Padres. Came into town. We signed autographs. Got a signed card and everything. They had given it to us. Problem was, I'm in probably like 7th grade. I don't know where that thing is anymore. Yeah, bro, I had so much like that type of stuff, just cool little things, and it's like, dang, bro, I wish. Yeah. But shout out to Larry, though, bro. Shout out to Larry.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Tito Good Vibes, gifted a must membership to Light Skin Jesus 92.
Shout out Tito Good Vibes and Light Skin Jesus. Welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Juby 28, no Broderick in the PFF top 32 offensive tackle rankings. SMH.
Man, it's all good. That just means he get to take somebody's spot. Actually gonna be taking a lot of people's spots because there ain't no way you're gonna be ending this season saying that it's 32 offensive tackles that are better than Broderick Jones. All right, y'all heard it here, man. That's the energy. All right, and that's right or left, which is why I'm glad it just said offensive tackle. It didn't specify. So yeah.
Jacob Ramirez says working, but I'm listening live. Sup, Deke and Moats.
Let's go. Shout out to you multitasking, and we definitely appreciate you always rocking with us, baby. You know this.
AJ Martinez, shout out to the one and only world champs in life, our beloved United States of American military. Celebration of them every day. Love and respect to all.
Nah, respect on that. And shout out to you, AJ, man. Always got to shout out to our servicemen and women, man. We can't do what we do without them doing what they do. So salute them on that 100%.
Your boy Dev, is JPJ really like that?
Uh-oh.
Or did he just always have help playing over the top? Seemed like Bambi when he had to flip his hips at times.
How you feeling, man?
About what?
My man, your boy Dev.
I think JPJ is legit.
I'm about to say he questioning my man.
No, I think he is very legit. Honestly, like last year, you could probably look at him and compare him to a bunch of the other corners around the league and say he had a top 10, top 15 season. To be honest, problem is he didn't really start for us until like a month and a half into the season. But he followed all the wide receiver ones around whenever he started to hit his groove and be our starter and locked them all down. Like big name dudes. I remember specifically the Titans Thursday night, DeAndre Hopkins. There was a couple others. I can't remember off the top of my head, but no wide receiver one like cooked him or cooked us whenever he was covering them. So, no, I think he is like that. But I guess he's bringing this JPJ comment up because of Porter's quotes that were revealed, like, what, a day or two ago?
Yeah. Go ahead, drop it, man.
Yeah, basically, Joey Porter Jr. was getting interviewed. I don't know if it was a one-on-one with Mark Caboli, but the quote is through Mark Caboli in his article with The Athletic, and Caboli asked JPJ who he thinks the best corner in the league is, and Porter said, it's me, of course. Mm-hmm. Me for sure. Something like that.
Yeah.
And, yeah, that's what some of these headlines are reading out there recently. If you go on Google, it's going to say Joey Porter Jr. thinks he's the best corner in the league.
He better than Sauce. You think he better than Sauce? You think he better than this guy's like, oh, God, here they go.
I think he can be by the end of the season. It's almost like how you were bringing up Broderick Jones and how Broderick Jones by the end of the season will probably be a top offensive tackle. I think he can be. I like the confidence, but I also don't like the making of headlines right now.
Bulletin board material?
Yeah, not only is it May, but also JPJ's only coming off of being in the league for 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so why put the unnecessary target on your back? Like, I just don't think there's a reason for it. Because now, like, receivers, obviously receivers are going to try to cook whatever corner they're going up against. It just is. It is what it is. Like, that's what happens.
Yes.
Like, whenever you see a dude call out their opponent in the middle of the regular season, week 5 of the regular season, just a random regular season game, if some dude calls out the other team, all of a sudden, like, there's a little bit extra. Even though they're quote unquote shouldn't be, because you're in the NFL, you got to get up for every opponent, but it's just human nature. So I don't know if I necessarily like JPJ putting this on himself right now. That's all. It's coming from I'm saying this from a good spot, and I think it's more about the cornerback position. Yeah, because Pickens says stuff like this all the time. We're like, all right, yeah, whatever. Pickens can, he believes he's wide receiver 1. He's the best receiver in the league. Snub the Pro Bowls, whatever. But like corner, it's just different. Like that position, your confidence, so much of that can flip on a dime, flip on a switch here. Like because we've seen it here personally. Like Arty Burns, his rookie year looked awesome. Then now he's like a journeyman in the league. Ike Taylor, like he was a Super Bowl champion cornerback for us in our first Super Bowl 40. He gets benched his next season.
Yeah, he got benched, man. Yep.
You're out there on an island, so like I don't know. Hey, listen, I like the confidence, but I don't think you necessarily need to put that confidence out there in public.
Yeah. So I look at it like this, man. In terms of is JPJ like that, we're going to find out. I think that he's shown a nice foundation, but at the same time, he's a rookie. And at the National Football League, man, it's hard. It's hard to do it and have success and then to repeat it and then to do it again this year, next year, and keep doing it and keep stacking years. It's very challenging. But do I think that he showed that he belongs? 100%. He brought up him matching up with some of the top wide receiver ones in this league. And regardless of a safety being shaded to his side or not, you still have to be able to guard those wide receiver ones. How many times did we talk about Antonio Brown per game giving you 100+ receiving yards, 7+ catches, and a touchdown? You don't think that he had corner, safety, eyes from the inside of the defense still looking out there to him? It didn't matter, right? Because he was just that good. So I'm doing it to Joe Hayden. You ain't see anybody do that to Deke or JPJ. Shoot, the one game that we talked about anybody having success was when T. Higgins was getting off. And we talked specifically about some of those plays. And it was like, well, dang, actually, that wasn't even on JPJ all the way. That was on this dude. So in that context, man, I feel very confident that, JPJ will continue to grow, get better in this league. Number one, he has all the physical tools. 6'2", long arms, could run. His hips aren't going to be as nice as a guy that is 5'11", 5'10". That's the reality of it. So when we talk about just the difference of players, would you rather have the smaller corner that maybe is quicker with his speed turn or man turn, or would you rather have the little bit larger corner who is mauling guys off the line of scrimmage and they can't even get out into a route all the way? Give me the bigger dude. And I think that that's only going to continue to get better with him because of not just his confidence, but the experience. He's had success. When you have success at this level, it's contagious. And it makes you want to have more success because you believe it. Also, when Deke brought up some of those specific players that JPJ has faced, that also mentally gives you a certain level of confidence, because it's one thing if I came out here and not even taking a shot at you, Deke, but if I played DB and I'm like, hey, I guarded Deke today. It's like, cool, I guarded him. But that ain't the same as if I'm like, hey, bro, this Devontae Adams right here with the Vegas Raiders.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah, JP was on him for a little bit.
Yeah, come on now. It's like, whoa.
That was in a more limited role at that point.
But that was the early portion, right? Then it was like, okay, now let's see you versus Puka. Okay, now let's see you versus this guy. Okay, you brought up D-Hop. All right, cool. Let me see you versus that guy. And he kept passing those tests. So that confidence for him, he believes it because it's not just lip service. It's actually valid. It's warranted. Now, to say you're the best in the league, sure, you kind of going over the top, but what you expecting to say? Nah, I ain't the best. The majority of the dudes that play in this league believe they're the best out there. Might not verbally say it because you can't back it up statistically or you can't back it up with tape. But trust me, the majority of them dudes out there all have that mindset that we the nicest cats that you've ever seen. Because you don't get to this level without overcoming so much to where you feel like you're the nicest cat that anybody has ever seen. And to me, when I listen to JPJ, when I talk to JPJ, when I think of who his dad is and what his dad preaches to him as well, that's just that type of confidence, man. So does it have a pro and con to it? Yes, the pro is you feel great. We feel great about it. Cool. The con is, yes, every single wide receiver that you face this year is going to try to put a highlight on you. Because if you say you're the best, now you got to hold it. Now you got to prove it. The same thing we joked about with the whole Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick beef. It's like, why they beefing? It's not, everybody starts saying you the best, right? Okay, well, if you're the best and I feel like I'm the best, we're going to have to see about it. We got to find out. So for JPJ throwing that out there, it's like, okay, these receivers, you don't think a GP want to taste with that? Hey, man, let me see what that look like. You say you the best. So that's the type of thing that comes with it. And like you said, once you put it out there, you don't get to say in week 11, hey, bro, forget I said that, man. Chill out, bro. Why you still coming at me like that? Nah, bro. When it's week 17, it's like, no, what you said, we got, because I ain't seen you yet. I heard the headline, but now I get a chance to see it. We got to find out. So that's what he's, kind of introduced to himself. But if he is who he says he is, hey, man, make it work. Live up to it, baby. Yeah. Live up to it, man. But salute the homie JPJ, though, man. Salute the homie. All right. And, oh, man, it's 5:08. Dang, all right. Make sure my homie good over here. But, yeah, man.
What's he saying? We're good?
He said he's good. All right. He said he's good, so let's go ahead and call him up. Have him join the conversation.
Yeah, I think those would be two good things for TG to weigh in on.
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. All right.
What do you want, Juju back and
JPJ?
Yeah, JPJ saying he's the best corner in the league.
Heck yeah, man. Y'all hit that like button. Also, man, if y'all was digging this convo that we've been having thus far, subscribe to the channel if you are new as well, man. Don't want you missing out on any of the content that gets dropped over here. All right. So let's make sure I got the homie right. Get that there. It's funny, too. My man hit me. He's like, yo, you good? You ready yet? I don't know.
He's ready to talk.
Yeah, he was ready today, bro. I was like, my bad, man.
They hit us with that JPJ
talk. The JPJ threw me off, man. All right, here we go. Hopefully I don't blow my eardrum out. There it is. Yeah. There he is, ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages. You know we on the phone with the one and only. Oh, hey, but I say don't speakerphone me either, man. Just so that way we don't get the echo. I said don't forget the echo on me, man. There it is. Now we right. But let me get back to the intro because, ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are joined by the former Pittsburgh Steelers alum, the Mess West Virginia Mountaineer alum. They say it's almost heaven, Deke. Then after that, he's my locker mate, one half of the locker mates, the one and only Terence Garvin, a.k.a. TG. What's the word? What's the...
There you go.
There it is.
Nice.
There it is. And shout out to, man, we had somebody actually create like an intro song for you. I'm drawing a blank on my man's name. I'm going to remember it post-show, but you know who you are. He sent the email and everything. Salute him.
That's hard.
Bro.
I need to hear it. That's hard.
Listen. It's fire. It's fire. It has all the bells and whistles that you would love. I'm gonna send it to you. We can't use it because of copyright. They got you know you know how you take me home. We can't play. Yeah. They gonna throw us off the show. They be like, hey, YouTube, you ain't that ain't yours. So we can't use it, but it's fire. So shout out to the homie. I'm gonna look him up and shout him out later.
Somebody who makes beats need to make me a beat, man.
Yeah, make the homie a beat. But it's got to be like an original. Yeah, it can't be copyright. Yeah.
If somebody bring the original, they'll be found.
Yeah, if they make it original, bro, we can get active.
I'm gonna search for beats.
Yeah, if they make it original, because it was fire. I was like, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna check.
If you do beats, hit me up, man.
There it is. Look, I'm gonna find. Let me find my man real quick, because I'm gonna just shout the guy out real quick. Hold on. Since we on the topic of it, where Noam. That's who it was. Shout out to Noam. Noam was the cat, man. He created the TG intro. We can't use it because, like I said, man, copyright stuff like that. You know how YouTube be. Shout out to them. But yeah, man, it was pretty fire though. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'll send that to you as well, man. But yeah, man.
What a time.
Cause you know, you big time now. You know, people like you. We seen you taking pictures with Deke's favorite quarterback and everything, man.
I was with Savin, man. Savin, you know, he came up to me, gave me the what's up, man. What up, man? You know.
Ever since that, I'm just like, I get it. You know, I get it.
Moats was in front of me, man. He act like he ain't see it. He seen the moment. It was a moment.
I shouted it out.
It was a moment.
I started to pull the camera out just so I could capture it, but I didn't want to make the block hot. I just left it alone. I was like, yo, I seen it, T. I was like, yo, TG. I even bumped. I was like, TG, I see you, bro. Yeah, he tried to play it cool. He was like, oh, yeah, you know. I'm like, hey. Hey, shout out to you, though, bro. Shout out to Seven, man. But
that's funny. You're the big dog, though. You're the big dog.
I'm absolutely not a big dog. Bro, I just know the right people.
Is alive, man.
I just know the right people.
He's got that clout.
Don't you do that, D.
Let me show you how big time Moats is. Watch this. For our people. Out of everybody that really touched that 5'5", the only 5'5" that came out was a Moats 5'5". Felt that?
Hey, yo, chill. Don't do that, man.
That is 5'5".
Don't let him see the minute without you.
He's trying to make it.
I'm trying to say, when you see 5'5" around, that's nobody else, but
Don't do that, bro.
That's Moats. I don't want you to be confused.
Don't do that,
like,
bro.
if you see somebody in a 5'5" jersey,
there's been a lot of 5'5s that roll through here.
Yeah, bro. Don't listen to that, man. Don't listen to that, bro. Don't listen to that, bro. Don't listen to that, bro.
That's Moats.
And to clarify what he's referring to, he's saying post the Peasy era, like since like the new wave of 5'5s. That's what he's referring to.
Even Coach Peasy didn't throw that 5'5".
Don't you do that.
He was.
Yo, don't you do that.
The only 5'5" I see come out.
Do not do that. Don't do that.
I'm just saying what I see. I'm just saying what I see.
First off,
bro.
I call people. I tell people to this day, I've only called one person to get a green light for a number, and it was 5'5" Peasy himself. I got the green. That's the only person I've ever in my life, Deke. I was like, bro, is it cool if I rock this one,
that's
man?
Respect,
like, because you a legend, bro. Like, you the only one I've ever called, bro. Yeah.
Man, Peasy was like you know how everybody has like the guy that they looked up to, like Troy was people guy. Like, of course. Yeah. Like Peasy was the guy, like, bro. We was in there trying to like get Peasy to be like, yeah,
that was our era.
Like when he was, you know what I mean?
We grew up watching that one.
Yeah. Like he was like the big bro, like, man, I can't mess up in front of Peasy.
TG,
like,
I tell people all the time, my big three in terms of that, what you're talking about, Peasy, Debo, and your boy Sean Merriman. Lights out, bro. Yeah. Those are my like in that era, that's them dudes right there, bro. And I always say, man, I got a chance to play, be teammates and coach, but actually all three. I got lights out in Buffalo, yeah.
Okay.
So it was like, it was pretty dope, man. I always say like it was surreal for me, man, but nah, salute Peasy, man. That's the OG original, only 5'5", man. Yeah, that's the Peasy, man. The Peasy. Yeah, I just be glad that I get to rock the 5'5", man. So shout out to him.
Respect.
But shoot, man, since we on the topic of 5'5" Peasy. Before you called, man, we was in the middle of a discussion about the young Peasy, Joey Porter Jr. So obviously OTAs going on. We got people talking to the media. He dropped a little soundbite, ultimately saying that, hey man, thinks he's the best corner in the NFL.
Yeah, respect.
So obviously people have been reacting. Oh man, what about Sauce? What about this guy? What about that guy? Could he be this? We're just trying to see what you think about JPJ as a whole, because we had somebody also ask if we felt like JPJ was truly as good as it's feeling, he is, versus is it more hype? And that's what somebody had asked in the comment section prior to us reacting to JPJ also making a statement that he thinks he's the best corner in the league. So just,
then also, what do you think of just him saying?
When I heard it, I respect it. Like, I'm not mad at him. I respect it. Like, for one, that position is like, you got to be uberly confident.
Yeah.
So it's not like you can say, like, I mean, you can be respectful, but it's like, you got to be uberly confident. And he's built on confidence.
Man, you're on that island out there, bro. You know what time it is.
But I think he's going into that year too. He's seen a lot of dogs last year. Mm-hmm. And that year one to year two, you get that jump when it's like, all right, I seen what it looked like. Now I know how to go train for it. Yeah, I'm ready now. So it's like, I think that's like, all right, now let's see. Like, because I think he's a dog. I think he's big, he's long, he can run. Like, he got pieces to be everything you needed to be in today's world. So it's like, it's not like, it's some nice corners out here. You know what I mean? Like, It's some, you got your boy Tariq. I like Pastor over there. Yeah. I like, it's some nice corners. Sauce is nice, It's some nice corners. There's some nice corners just in the AFC North. You know what I mean? But it's like I think he's elite. Like, I think he's a guy you gotta respect.
Yeah.
I really do. I think he's a guy you gotta respect. He's a young guy, and it's like he get to keep competing with guys this year. He had a really good year last year. Mm-hmm. So it's like, if you can kind of stack years and if you can stay consistent, it's about consistency. You know what I mean? It's about doing it over and over and over and over again. People respect that statement. I don't think it's so much a false statement. I don't think it's just he's just the best right now, but I think he has the potential to say he's the best because he can make a lot of plays.
Yeah.
He's big, he's long, he can run. I think the thing is, like what they say, he's a little bit handsy, but I think that's the game. Mm-hmm. I think that's competing too.
Hey, what we call it, that's low key the game within the game, because you're trying to see, can I get away with some of this holding while the receivers are trying to get away with some of the pushing, and you ultimately put it on the ref. Make the ref make the call.
They say Sauce holds a lot.
No, that's what they try to say. And trust me, man, as a Stephon Diggs guy, that's been part of the convo. But at the same time, it's like, man, how am I going to complain about Sauce maybe grabbing on a break when I'm looking at Diggs' elbow to push off at times too? You know how that go, yeah.
Right. So it's like, man, I like it. I respect it. I think you just got to go out there and put it on tape. All right. But I respect it. I'm not mad at it.
Any concerns though with what comes from that? Because we talk about,
I think you put that light on you. Yeah, you put that target on you. So now it's just at you. You got to step up and compete with it. And I think that's what he wants. I think he's born of that, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know his daddy.
Like, you know his daddy. Like, he's born of confidence. You know what I mean? Like, they say you get a mad guy, and he went the first pick in the second round. Yeah. Like, that's like, that made him mad in a sense. Facts. You know what I mean? That's a nice spot.
Well, I remember. I don't know if you remember this conversation, Deke. You might have heard it as well, man. But Joey Porter Sr., he talked about part of why he would talk so much trash. He said, like, I play better when I got that pressure on me. I play better when, like, I'm letting you know what time it is.
When I got that light on.
Yeah, I got to do this. I have to. It's like you put pressure on yourself, but some people perform way better with that pressure, whereas others is like, hey, bro, I don't need nothing extra. We already got enough we work with over here, man. But I wonder how much of that is a part of JPJ's mindset, is a part of his internal makeup, since that is his father.
And that's still JPJ. Mm-hmm. Like, you know that trash talk coming.
Bro, you know what time you on, man.
You know that trash talk coming. That's JPJ. So it's like, respect. I think it's cool. Why not? All right. Why not?
Like, can I put him on the spot real quick, D?
I think you can have that confidence. You don't necessarily have to put it out there so you have that target on yourself. Because, there's been people doing it the opposite way and having a lot of success. But, there have been people that do put the spotlight on themselves, too. So it's just, I guess how you are in your personality and what your preference is.
I know he said it, but what they say, what the congregation say about it. Because you know how, yeah. You know, that's what I be trying to figure out. Because it's like, are you the only one saying it, or is it a lot of people saying it? Are you the only one saying that he the best, or a lot of people saying he the best?
A lot of people saying
that's what we trying to figure out. Like, how do you feel, TG? How do you feel, Deke? I mean, we hearing what he said.
Oh, I think he can be at the end of the year, but I mean, right now, he only had one season in the NFL, and it was a good season, really good rookie season. There's a reason he was in the discussions for Defensive Rookie of the Year. But like TG was saying, to be great, to be considered like top 5, to be elite, it is about that consistency, doing it year in, year out. Like Puka Nacua had top 5 yards as a receiver last year. We're not saying he's a top 5 receiver right now.
Right.
Well, that's because he don't play for the Steelers.
That's fair, too.
If he played for the Steelers, we would definitely be saying that, man.
That's fair as well. But
respect, you know it's the case, though, because we always... That's the same reason why we're higher on JPJ, though. If JPJ played elsewhere and his dad wasn't Joey Porter, do we look at him with the same regard?
But I think I always look with that eye, though. I don't take that card. I think I always look with a free eye in a sense.
Fair enough. All I'm saying is it wouldn't be out of the ordinary for people to look at it that way at times. That's all.
It depends who you're asking.
Right, because a lot of people are passionate about their team, their players.
If you ask a Bronco fan, he's going to say Patrick Surtain.
Right. You ask a Jets guy, he's going to say a Sauce Gardner. Don't even entertain this conversation.
Right. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
So it's just I feel that.
Yeah, because that's my thing. It's like, yo,
So what do you think?
I mean,
where's he at? Like right now.
What do you think? What did you think of that? I think he could
be top 10-ish right now.
Throwing him in a 10?
He's top 10 today?
You throwing him in a 10?
10-ish. 10-ish.
That's a good thing. We gotta count that list.
I was about to say, I need to look at, if I can look at the list, I'm like, I don't hate it.
I need to look at that list.
Yeah, let me pull up
There's some corners out here, because it's still like Stephon Gilmore's
right.
in the world.
I'm like Gilly. I'm like, man, my man J.C. Horn. You know, I'm like, bro, it's some dudes.
He's with J.C. Horn though. You can't put J.C. Horn on.
Okay.
J.C. Horn hasn't been healthy. He hasn't all the way done.
Okay, but all I'm saying, if you give me multiple, right? Because all right, let's see. Let's pull
Patrick Surtain.
Patrick Surtain. We're saying, all right, off the top right head, the guys we're gonna take over him, right? We'll say Surtain. We'll say Sauce Gardner. Who else we taking? Just Tariq Woolen. You pulling him in there?
I like Tariq Woolen.
I'll give him that. I guess he's more proven than JPJ.
We don't like DJ Reed.
2 years, but I could see JPJ being better than him this year.
But no. But what I'm saying in the sense of like right now where we're at, we haven't seen anything going forward. Yeah. We're just right now.
But I think he's with a Tyreek. I see what he see.
So is Tyreek going to get any better going forward, or is Tyreek maxed out then? Tyreek is not going to get any better.
I think that's who Tyreek is. I just think Tyreek's dangerous. Like, you know, don't throw over there too crazy, though.
Okay. Because
that's like a Denzel Ward. It's like you forget about it, but that's still dangerous over there.
Denzel Ward is not forgotten. Denzel Ward just plays for Cleveland, and Pittsburgh people don't respect Cleveland people.
But that's elite. That's a lot.
Denzel is nice, bro. But that's what I'm saying. If Denzel played for us, I think the perception around him is very different. So for us to say that JPJ after one season is already in your eyes and in Deke's eyes on the same level as Tariq Woolen, who we would agree has had more body of work.
Well, you could say those are two additional names.
I give Tariq Woolen
we only named 4 names. Denzel
I'm not saying he's on that level. I'm just saying
we're just kind of spitballing through it right now. We're just that's what I'm like, just like because even when
it might be top 10ish, really.
We're trying to figure out because right now it's just an organic. We just threw it out there, right?
Mm-hmm. Snead, but if we go there, Snead, Jalen Johnson.
You see, so we naming names,
Jalen Ramsey.
You were naming names.
Jalen Ramsey.
So okay, we'll put Ramsey up there. All right.
Yeah,
you named Snead. L'Jarius Snead was arguably the big name corner this offseason, right? So that counts for something. Back Super Bowl champion as well. Okay, let's see. So, how do you feel about Slay?
You know, I like Slay.
Alexander.
I like Slay too. Oh yeah, Alexander out in Green Bay. Okay.
Marshawn
Lattimore. I like Jair.
Is he washed or?
You said Lattimore down New Orleans, right?
Yeah. What are we doing with him?
Yeah.
If that's the problem. If we say it like right now, I don't know what he got going forward. Yeah, I don't know what he got going forward. But if we didn't say nothing about what's my man with the Ravens name? What's my man with the Ravens name? Talking about Marlon Humphrey.
Marlon's sticky over there.
But people in Pittsburgh don't like him because they saw George Pickens have success, so they think that he sucks. You know how I'm with you, but they think he sucks because GP has success against him.
I'm not saying he sucks. I do think he's on the back half, though.
Because you saw GP have success against him.
There you go. I like Marlon, though.
GP a dog, though.
I think he's worth on him to put in the conversation.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can kind of sneak and put him in that little group, and you're not mad.
So let's
You can name a lot of people. You can say Stingley out there in Houston is sticky.
There's another one. All right, okay.
Did you write down Diggs?
I didn't write down Diggs. I did not. All right. Yeah, because I forgot he down in Dallas. Now, you said Gilmore. How you feel about Gilmore versus him?
I mean, that's Gilly, bro.
You know how I feel about Gilly the kid. I just didn't know how y'all felt about Gilly.
I think JPJ's upside is.
I think his upside is better than a lot of these guys we're naming. But if we're just strictly saying today, though, up to
all right, so
up to this point,
today,
JPJ Gilly's might have had a better season than Gilmore though last year.
But that's Gilly though.
Gilly's day one.
I know he's got the legacy and stuff,
but not even legacy. I'm saying day one of this season, he's still that. Whereas we said with JPJ, it was like, yo, we're gonna gradually roll you out. It's not a negative, but if
you can say if you say day one, right? Gilly's not even on the team right now.
So time out. You don't think Gilly is gonna be playing at all this year?
Yeah, for sure.
So when I said day one, I'm saying week one last year, Gilly was playing, right? It wasn't a snap count. It wasn't a gradual.
Gilmore played the full season
from
as
week one. He was
corner.
The guy. JPJ, it was Gilly. Right. It took PZ Jr. realistically a month before we kind of cut the cord and said, "Yo, now
that don't mean nothing." I'm with you.
He did excel though.
You said it don't mean nothing. It does in the sense that we never saw it. You got a body of work that's missing.
I'm just saying we can't totally just grade that though because of that. Though.
But no. So all I'm saying is this: we can't treat lack of information as a positive versus actual legitimate information, which is what we saw from Gilly.
Correct.
So. That's what I'm saying.
The information that we gotten to the information that we've gotten, Gilly's resume is so much higher.
And this is also true.
You're gonna look at this one and be like, "Oh, this could be crazy."
Yeah.
Like, of course, you're looking at right now. I just think you're looking at the potential in it. You're like, "Yo, it's nice with these long, tall."
Yeah. Because he got a chance to be one of them ones. Yeah. Like a 1-1.
It looks like it could be one of them ones. That's all I'm simply saying. I'm like, yeah, it might be one of them ones, and we looking at it like, oh, why was we even talking like that?
Yeah.
Or it might not be one of them ones in the sense of one of them 1-1s, and we're like, oh, but it's nice.
But what we're all agreeing is future talking is different than I'm the best today.
Jalen told us he was the nicest when he stepped in here.
And Jalen ain't been like that?
But we looked at him like, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, people reacted when he had the Sports Illustrated and called all these quarterbacks bumps. And he was already the nicest or one of the nicest dudes when he said that.
Do you remember he jumped AB that
Come
year?
On,
he jumped
bro.
In,
so that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm like, what are we talking about, bro?
That's the year he went crazy. But he was telling people he was the nicest already. Bruh. And then he wasn't lying to us. We just didn't know what we was believing.
Man,
that's all I'm saying.
All right, fair. I get you.
You see
Either way, like we go through this list, and I think top 10-ish is fair.
That's what I'm saying. He's still in the convo. Like these names, we're at
and that's right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 names, and we're debating anyway. So yeah, he's a debatable 10 regardless.
So TG, if you're JPJ's PR agent and he's about to make these comments, are you giving him the green light, saying yeah, do it, or are you thinking or telling him like, why don't you just
don't
let
give
you
him
play
the green light? Go for it, do it.
Okay.
Of course.
All right.
Hold on, I'm just trying to pull up some of these other days. I'm trying because I love the confidence though, bro.
I
love it. Like I love the confidence.
I don't mind the confidence at all. But
did I put Sertan up here? Oh, I didn't put Sertan. My bad. All right, Sertan.
Dude.
That's another one.
But you can have the confidence and not put that out there in public.
Jalen Johnson, Chicago. That was another marquee free agent dude that was targeting. Correct? We like him on the list.
Yeah, put him on the list.
TG, how you feel about Jalen Johnson?
No.
You don't like Jalen in Chicago?
I like him, but I think that's in that range. You know what I mean? I think he was sticky last year. Let's not underestimate his work over here.
I'm with you. I'm just
asking
a question,
sticky
bro.
over here.
We just reacted. We just reacted. We're not. This isn't a negative. We're just reacting to it, bro.
I think if you're in another city, you're naming him in that part over.
And that's what I'm saying. So Charvarius Ward, you naming JPJ over that one too, right? Now you get quiet. Now you want to get quiet. But this is the bias I'm talking about. C Ward was one of your mans in San Fran. If C Ward and JPJ play where we're not affiliated in any way,
but check this out. I want to see. I like T Ward. I want to see JPJ on a really good defense. I want to see him on this defense.
Respect.
And I think you're going to say something different when you see a lot more around it.
And Ward benefits largely from that. He definitely benefits from that, bro.
You got to see Ward on Sunday night.
He benefits from that, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to see Ward on Monday night. You got to see Ward in December. Like, you got to see Ward in certain aspects where you're like, oh, yeah, I remember that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Now, like, you brought up DJ Reed earlier.
I love DJ Reed. I think he's very unappreciated. I think DJ Reed is sticky. I think he's sticky. He just play across from Sauce. But I think he's a one. Yeah.
Oh, you say he's ooh.
I think DJ Reed is a pit bull.
But you don't like that over JPJ, though?
Man, I think DJ Reed is a one, bro. He just across from Sauce, bro. He got paid like a one. Like, what are you talking about? He was sticky in Seattle.
He nice. I know. I'm just trying to listen. I respect when the statement is you're not a top 5. He didn't say I'm top 10. He didn't say I'm top 5. He said I'm the best. We're just looking and just talking because we didn't even say Trent McDuffie. What about Trent? How you feel about McDuffie?
No, I like him. I like JP on that.
Okay, I do too. What about my man in Dallas? The other was Deron Bland.
I like JP.
Okay, because he led the league last year in picks, right? Yeah.
But he was drunk.
Yeah, I say my man. He was going to the crib. He was to the house with him. Yeah.
It was, but then that thing changed completely though. He was up for Player of the Year for a minute.
Yeah, facts.
I'm not saying he's not that. Respect.
Yeah, honestly, that's actually incredible for him to have 5 pick sixes and what he end up with 9 or 10 picks total and not win Defensive Player of the Year. I think that says a lot about you.
I think so too. But you think
what your actual game
that's
is.
That's that Dallas corner stuff right there, bro. Because think about other digs. The other digs was jumping routes too. Yeah, he just jumped all the routes, bro. And you double moving to Duff. Yeah.
Or you run past him.
Yeah. All right, what about your boy Witherspoon out in Seattle?
Yeah, he's tougher than Witherspoon.
Okay.
And Witherspoon's tough.
Yeah.
I think they're in that range. I think they're both in that strike range, though. They can both, like, they're having combos like that.
Yeah.
Like, nah, it's me. I'm about to show you.
Because I'm like, bro, he's in all of these combos, I feel like.
He's in these combos.
He's in the combos. I just wonder, is it just that he's in the convo right now, but we can't really put him in front of those guys just yet?
We don't know enough to say he's not that, and we don't know enough to really be like,
right.
We're kind of like, well, so maybe it is that. Yeah.
But it's
so
like
now you put us on notice, we're watching.
Yeah, because that's my thing. When I ask you, I'm just like, you and Deke, I'm like, how do you put a guy that you're, projecting could be better than something, but you haven't seen if it will or will not? And if I were to turn around and ask you, well, all right, we feel great about GP, right? But let's just start taking guys that we think are just going to take another jump, that we think are just going to be better. We're like, nah, bro. Nah, we already seen GP cook people. We already seen GP. And I just feel like with this talk, because it's JPJ, we're doing it in the reverse order. We will project more and put more weight on what the projection is versus the actual product right now. And that's my only hesitancy with it. It's like, yo, I love everything that we talking about. I love what he's brought to the table. But some of these other dudes have a more concrete body of work just based off of last year.
He might know something we don't know.
And that's true.
Like, I'm like, he might not be lying. I'm just simply putting in, all right, if you said it, I believe it. Like, now I'm trying to go see it. I'm just like, you ain't lied to me yet. Like, you told me
yet, bro. He ain't lied yet.
You ain't lied to me yet. Like, I'm listening to you.
He ain't lied to me yet. Come on now.
You feel me? Like, I'm with it. I'm like, well, all right, that's what he told us. That's what he is. That he said that's what he He told you. You don't know nobody that play like that. Like,
my
come
man
on.
said, yo, put the league on notice, all right? You know what time
Come on. Like, that's what he said. So, all right. I don't know a lot of people play like that, so let's see.
Okay. Some other names that I'll just throw out. I do personally think that I take JPJ over these guys, but just throwing them out there. Asante Samuel Jr. Obviously with the Chargers. I like JP over him. Greg Newsome with the Browns. He obviously played opposite. Yeah, he played opposite Ward. Greg Ward is like, but I rock with JP a little bit more. Carlton Davis, right? The other, he's obviously was in Detroit or just signed with Detroit. Came out of he was down in Tampa for a little while. Yeah.
And he's tough. He's a really good player.
Yeah. All right. Tough. What about how you feel about Kenny Moore, the second out of Colts?
Out of
Indiana,
Colts.
yeah, with the Colts. How you feel about him? Because he's another one.
But I like JP.
Yeah.
I think those are the markets like that, where his market is right now, that you don't always know about it. You know what I mean? But those are good players. Like, I know about Kenny.
Kenny, bro. Kenny made plays. Absolutely.
Yeah. Philly. I mean,
what about how you feel about AJ Terrell down in the Falcons? Because he had one of them crazy start out years too.
He's tough. He's athletic. But he went to Clemson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think, and that's what I'm saying. I think he's really good. I think his JP's upside is just so much greater than that.
Facts.
But I think but I think he was having that same talk his rookie year.
And that's what I'm saying, because there was a lot of hype around him after that first year, and then it kind of was like, all right, well, let's see, can it get back to being that or even
I think he's
greater?
Another product of, like, these guys just need to have good defenses. You know what I mean? Like, I think you say Ward, but his defense is so sticky that it's like, it's tough. He's good. You know what I mean?
Well, we all would agree when you play on a defense that has pieces or even has a great pass rush. We say a great pass rush is a DB's best friend.
So much better.
Yeah, that ball coming out fast. You ain't worried about as many double moves. Yeah, we get that part.
Like, I just think Jalen's Jalen. You know?
Yeah.
Jalen has been Jalen a long time. Like, I love Jalen.
And Jalen can travel too, boy.
Jalen's the prototype. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? You can see cover two, and you gotta that might be your force. Like, we're cool. You know what I mean? Like, you can blitz Jalen. You can put Jalen in the slot. You can, like, that's Jalen. But I think JPJ has a body type. Like, you can do a lot of stuff with that too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because he has a similar size to Ramsey, but his athletic profile is different than Jalen.
Different. They're different monsters.
Yeah.
But he's athletic in a sense that you can do a lot with that. And that's a weapon. That's a defensive weapon. Like, that's going to help you. And that can cover these big boys that's coming out here, these mutants. You know? So it's like, let's see. He might not be lying to us. I'm just like, let's see.
All right.
We'll find out.
All right.
Respect. That's what he said.
Respect. Hopefully by the end of the year, a lot of people are saying the same thing. Then that's the goal.
I hope I'm saying, hey, JP, I'm happy you said it.
Yeah.
Because obviously that was the motivation, like, you needed internally to live up to, what you said, to back it up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping.
I like it.
That's what he said.
All right.
I'm also a proponent of just letting your play do the talking.
Deke been burnt a little bit, man, by people talking. All right. He's like, yo, when Steelers get to talking, usually stuff bad happens. When they talking to the media, when they doing podcasts, he has a rule: no podcasts, no TikToks. All right, none of that social media stuff, no podcasts. Those like his two kryptonite. He's like, because it always goes bad. So
I'm trying to think, dude.
Right,
Le'Veon was a super.
No. So you ready? Are you ready for this? All right, Patrick Peterson, case in point, example one. Shout out to Pat P. But going into week one, he has a podcast. He talks about how, man, when I watch film on Brock Purdy, he has tells, he has things that I can see, and ultimately, man, we're excited about to take advantage of this. Fast forward to the game, what happens? Purdy's taking advantage of Pat. Right. So that was that example.
That happened probably 2-3 times last season.
Yes, I was just wanted to bring that one up. That was the chill one. That was the layup. The other case in point in terms of why he's anti-TikTok social media. Rewind it back, Juju, Chase Claypool. Hey, Corvette, let's do the little dancy reindeer thing on the logos pre-game, right? We say, hey, guys, man, your play isn't to that level. We're kind of struggling. People are kind of getting, noticed of this. Let's chill it out. What does he do?
Monday Night
Goes
Football.
out there Monday Night Football, says, I'm going to do it anyway. Proceeds to get absolutely walloped by my man out of Cincy. And, yeah, we thinking, okay, it's done. It's over. And if I remember correctly, didn't he do it in Buffalo?
No, he did it
in Buffalo first.
Beforehand. And we were like, hey, bro, enough of this.
Yeah, and then repeated process in Cincy and got.
Yeah, on Monday Night Football.
Yeah. So that was the part where, obviously, you know, when you're thinking about that, he's like, hey, bro, that is too loud. That's noisy. And then Claypool as proxy because of the Vikings game where he catches the pass, supposed to be getting the football back in the middle of the field. He wants to celebrate, gets an argument, and ultimately 7 runs out of time, doesn't get a chance to win. So, you know, he's going to really feel some type of way about that one. So, yeah, that's pretty much.
We could have had an extra play.
You catch what he's saying? So that's pretty much why he's anti-TikTok, you know, celebrating too hard, and definitely no podcast. So yeah.
I mean, I could debate it, but I'll let it live.
And I could debate it. I think I'm just getting old too a little bit, but I also think
the Emmanuel Sanders show was a classic.
I think there's 100% truth to it.
If we're going to, you remember the Emmanuel Sanders show was a classic.
It's all about the team.
TG, you remember now? You're full blood. All right.
What are we talking about here?
That's 2013. That's 2013. I was still blue and red. All right. I missed the Emmanuel Sanders era. I missed the show. All right.
Yeah, that was a classic.
Yeah. I came when Young Money was gone. All right. It was no Young. It was just AB.
Didn't the tight ends have a show?
No, when I came, it was AB had his show. It was like it was like what's up? It was like what's happening, something like that, right?
What's happening?
It was like what's happening.
That's through the Steelers, right?
Very, very true. It's guarded. He's saying unguarded. He's saying when you doing it on your own.
Yeah, and Juju even did it outside of Pittsburgh. Whenever he's with the Chiefs after the Super Bowl, remember he was calling out the Eagles players and AJ Brown and all that.
Yeah, he did go at AJ. He did go. It was the other D. He wanted the other DB too. Bradbury. Yeah.
I don't TikTok, so I don't know who TikTok's in that.
Yeah, man. Well, the only reason we know is because
it's just unnecessary.
Yeah. You know, they be loud, bro. So he's a little
loud.
Just keep it quiet.
But speaking of being loud, there have been some rumors. You know.
Yeah.
Speaking of, you know, wide receivers, Juju company, right? Well, with Juju, they say that it could be a scenario where he gets released from the Patriots, and obviously. A lot of people in the black and gold, the 412, been talking. Hey, should we bring Juju back? Would you be excited or interested in bringing Juju back? We talked about it on the show to start it off, but I don't want to influence you one way or the other. So we're going to let you know how we felt about it after you talk about it. But what are your thoughts, though, man, on Juju if he were to be released by the New England Patriots? Would you be interested in bringing him back? Do you need info? I can give you more info. I just didn't know how much info you want.
I mean, what are we paying? Like, is it cost? It's not costly.
So right now he's scheduled to make $8 million, and then he's making $7.5 million. So the past 2 seasons, or the past 3 years, he got 8 the last year with us in Pittsburgh, got 9 in Kansas City, and then got 9.5 last year in New England. So he's supposed to have another 8, or is it 8 and then the 7.5 left over.
But listen, I think by the time he gets released, you have so much more information.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We know he's been dealing with a little bit of a knee, which is why he didn't play in the full 17 games last year. Played in 11 games. Year prior to that, though, played in 17, went to the Super Bowl and won.
Like, we know what's in this building at that point. You know what I mean? Like, I think if it was just right now, today, like, I think, no, you don't bring him in there. Like, I think you still see what you got. But I think at that point, like, you got more information on, like, the Quez Walkins. You got more information on, like, the guys that's right there in your building that you're looking at all the time. The Van Jefferson. You know what I mean? That you're like, all right, yeah, let's go get one. You know what I mean? Or you're more like, all right, like, you know what? Like, we sneaky got what we wanted here. Because you can create a guy with 2 or 3 guys. You know what I mean?
I agree with you on that.
Van Jefferson might give you more of your, all right, good catch, while Watkins gives you your deep threat, and now you got a 2 out of that duo. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Or like you could just, or you got a Miller who get in there.
So this is the thing. I got exactly what you're saying, but with that, would you rather have Juju or the combination of maybe Quez and Roman Wilson put it together this week, maybe Van Jefferson and Scotty Miller put it together this week, but there's still a lot of uncertainty. It's just different names.
Whereas that's what I mean.
Right. So that's what I'm asking. Would you rather have the multitude, I think
you'd rather have
but you don't know what it is, or would you want to go back with what you've already had before in Juju?
I'd rather have a multitude and hit you with attacks.
Okay.
So I'm hitting you from all types of stings. Like, what is that? Where's that coming? Like, you know what I mean? I'd rather hit you with a multitude, and I got this monster over there. You know what I mean? Just give you like, and I think Juju's a good player. I think Juju's older now. You know what I mean? He's different, like, a way different person than he probably was then, but he still is Juju. Like, you know, he pop up every now and then. He's still Juju. But I think
my only concern though is if depending on how you're going into this year, right? If it's not Juju, if it's not a post June 1st trade, you are putting essentially all your eggs in George Pickens' basket before you've actually seen him do what we're all hoping he can do.
Right.
But you and me both know what that is that you're going to be asking him to do or asking him to be.
Right.
We all say, man, it's a lot easier when you got something legitimate on the opposite side of you.
Right.
So the names that we're naming, yes, in situational elements, they work. Quez Watkins, let's sub out for Calvin Austin. All right, let's get situational for Roman Wilson versus Van Jefferson.
Yeah.
But
a lot of tight ends. You got to remember the tight ends.
Yeah, I'm just like, bro, I just feel like
There's pieces.
You don't give yourself a lot of leeway, though. I feel like you have to be exact. You have to be exactly right with this situation. I just think that I just want to have a little bit of. I
disagree, though. Okay. I think just because it's not a name don't mean it's not a something. Like, I think let's see what it is. Like, you know, I'm a guy. Like, let me see it. You know what I mean? Like, I think Van Jefferson has been in Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I think he's won a Super Bowl. He called his dad's a wide receiver coach.
Yeah, she did bring up Super Bowl champion.
But now listen, so let's talk though. Van Jefferson as a Super Bowl champion versus Juju Smith-Schuster as a Super Bowl champion. Pull up both seasons, pull up both back, and let's go. Those are not created equal. Y'all know that.
They're not. But way different pieces over there, too.
Very true.
Way different pieces to help over there. Way different. You got to get into this. I got to get into this. I got to get into this. It was an Odell in there. It was a lot in there.
Yeah.
At one time, a D-Jack was in there. If you remember that.
I remember. Yeah.
There was a lot in there.
All I know is Juju had to replace Tyreek, though.
Respect. But he wasn't that, bro. There's a lot of people that stepped into them shoes, and them shoes were nice too. That's like I always joke, no spare bullets, but I always joke about Corey Littleton being Corey Littleton with the Rams.
That's jacked up, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that.
With the Raiders. I'm a linebacker.
They night and day. You know it too.
You sitting behind AD is a different conversation. Like, yo,
I'm gonna take you one better than that though. What about your boy Malcolm Smith? Man,
I'll never forget.
Seattle Malcolm Smith versus when that thing left. You like,
he got Super Bowl MVP messing around in Seattle. Never forget.
Oh, that's what that really is.
Never forget.
The system helps, bro. The scheme, the pieces help, bro. Facts.
That's what I'm like. No, I think the piece you're saying over here, like the pieces are monster over there, and you're getting jabbed up with a lot of combos over
on the other side. Respect.
You're getting a lot of combos. You better have your wheels together for this Watkins. Yep. But you better be able to get your quick game in with this Miller, or you better have a start with this Van Jefferson, or you better, and there's other pieces in there. There's pieces in there. I'm not even. You know what I mean?
I mean, but like, you the DC, aren't you? You the coordinator,
You still got a Calvin. You got to get ready for that.
You the coordinator, right? Though you sound like you tipping. It sound like you telling me what you finna do before you finna do it.
I'm just saying, like, it's pieces over there. It
sound like you undressing yourself before.
Why is it?
Okay,
why is it? I put a Watkins over there. I got this tight end setting here.
So you said Calvin Austin, right? Calvin Austin on the field. Am I worried about anything blocking with Calvin, or am I worried about deep threat gadget stuff, bro?
D3 gadget stuff. You know what I'm talking about.
All right. Okay, so let's go down the list. Quez Watkins.
I'm going to put him in here on a couple run plays. I'm going to put him in here on.
All right. Hey, look, we can Tennessee break, but if that Tennessee break is a TFL, does it really matter? I'm like, bro, you can try to fool. You put him out there, or you want to fool him. The Tennessee break. It is not going to matter where he has to block one of these type of dudes. That's the part where I'm like, I just feel like you tipping it a little bit, man.
But I got tight ends. I got 2 tight ends, 3 tight ends in here.
Facts.
I got a lot of different. Like I'm gonna address this. I think the whole point of the Arthur Smith system is it's not crazy the play, but I'm gonna dress this thing up and then I'm gonna give it to you.
You gotta think everything pre-snap. He gonna put you through the ringer just to give you power, just to give you the play action.
It's not crazy, but it's gonna dress up nice, and then
you gonna get a shift, you gonna get a reload, you gonna get all the change of strength. Yeah,
you see what I mean? So I'm like, with that being like, I just think those variety of weapons can hit you.
Yeah, now respect on that, respect, and you know me, man. I'm a little bit less, apt to just jump on the thing. I'm like, I need to see it and really see it because I experienced AB and it was great, but I've also experienced a lot of not AB and what that was like. And I was told on numerous occasions when guys weren't AB, pre and post my experience with AB, that they were that. And after experiencing what that really is, I'm like, bro, y'all not gonna lie to me no more, man. Y'all not gonna lie to me. A couple catches here, a couple bro. Because I know what that was. I've seen that. Y'all not gonna tell me.
But respectfully, bro, you might not have known what you was looking at. That might have been the best to ever do that. Like you might
that could also be true. So maybe I'm scarred by that. But until I see that, I'm like, bro, I don't know.
You might have been watching Michael Jackson.
I need you
didn't know what you
because I know what that was. I'm like, yo, that's one of them ones. When y'all talk about other players being one of them ones, I'm like, no, bro, don't tell me any of these running backs are like that because I've seen that. Don't tell me Don't tell me a quarterback is that when I've seen that.
I've seen that.
Don't tell me. Yeah, so that's my whole issue.
I've seen that. I live that.
Yo, but people will crown these dudes prematurely, and I just be feeling like it's premature at times because I've seen what that looks like, man.
Who's done that?
I know we're gonna score.
Shout out.
There's no way they're not going to score. I know they're going to score.
You could double, triple team. It ain't going to matter.
I don't
know if I feel like that's
right now. What celebration are you doing this week? Let's plan for it now. I know you're going to score.
I did a whole flag game. You see me. What was my default? I see it happen too many times. I know that ain't be celebration. I did it in my sleep, man. Stop playing.
Come on.
Hey, bro. Stop playing.
When we was losing to the Dolphins and punted, I was like, he's going to score.
Hey. And it's a wrap. He about to get it going.
Hey, TG, you were on that team.
I was like, somehow he's going to score.
Man.
I remember being like, bro, he's going to score.
I still can't believe they said that man stepped out, bro.
Man, I'm like, he's going to score. Like, it's what happens here.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to score.
Bro, I don't think people understand, bro, when we just talk about a number one, like a dude that you're just, it don't matter who's on the other side. That's what we say AB. That's that.
No, that man had to play.
My man said, bro, it doesn't matter what's over on the other side. It could be Kobe Hamilton. It could be Juju. It could be Tay. It could be Sammy Watkins. It can be anybody. Shout out to the homie Marcus Wheat. It could be anybody over there. AB is AB.
Bro, you know how nice you gotta be to hold up the team playing?
Come on. No, that's a big fact. With the president and head coach sitting in the front seat.
You know how nice you gotta be to have to play like, hold on, man. Oh.
Hey, TG, you seen him when he came on. Did anybody even say anything to that man? Did they say anything to him? TG, man, you were sitting on the same plane I was sitting on, TG. Did they say anything to this man?
How long was it held out?
Hey, bro, it was like, yo.
We sat there for a minute. Think about
this. TG, think about this. You don't even show up within a 5-minute window of the plane taking off. So to even say you're going to wait. Yeah, we don't even. You're at the air, like the terminal, the little hangar. You're there, bro. Yeah, bro, you're not playing that game. What?
So
to even, bro, he spent some time. We were comfortably on the plane. We was all like, yo, we're missing him.
You were on the plane for an hour.
I ain't putting no. We were on that runway sitting there, and when I tell you, Deke, like you think when the regular people, like the regular traveling, is concise, they don't miss a minute. Like with the team, it's like, bro, everything is down to the minute. They don't waste time. You're not waiting on it. It's like, bro, we're leaving. If it say 3 o'clock, bro, that door is shut at 2:59. We're out.
No.
Period. It might be close to 55. Period.
Don't miss the plays, man.
So this is what I'm like. I don't think you understand like how it was just crazy. Like, yo,
how many times has this happened?
Well, two realistically. We know the first one. Time out. You ready for the first one? And this wasn't AB. 2014. Who was our running backs?
The Le'Veon.
And who was with him? Who was with him? Yeah. First one. That was the only time I can remember, bro. That's the only time.
They held the plane up, though. They still got to the plane.
You're right. I'm about to say, because they actually did make it. They didn't miss. They still made it.
Okay.
AB was like, yo, we were like, yo, he's late. Like, yo, he's like late. For real. Like, it's for real. Yeah. And that's why all of us had the same records. Like, oh, we really waited? Oh, like, we really, really waited. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Shout out to AB, though, bro. Shout out to AB.
Hey, we were just talking about trading for Juju potentially. What about maybe just signing a guy that's out there like a Michael Thomas?
Yeah, I don't think you trade for Juju. That's a tight end they signed.
Or no,
today,
I guess,
right?
yeah, Juju would have to get cut. Juju would have to get cut. We would sign him. Yeah. But what about a guy that's already available like a Michael Thomas?
Like a Michael Thomas?
Yeah, well, me and Mo Travis this combo. Who would you prefer, Michael Thomas or Juju?
Because we're saying if both guys are on the open market.
I think a Michael Thomas over Juju.
Right now, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hungry Michael Thomas. I think a Michael Thomas issue was health.
Okay.
You know? It was a time where you were saying Michael Thomas, this was his league too.
He said that was 2019. We pulled it up. Yeah, he said 2019.
But TJ, yeah. I mean, he still had a decent season last year. I'm with you. I would take Michael Thomas.
Yeah. I was taking Juju. I'm telling y'all both. I'm taking Juju. Like,
in turn,
you taking Tay over Juju right now too?
No.
Because Deke said he was.
I just don't want Juju here. I don't want to sign him.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I'm gonna go Juju right here, man. I like Juju right here.
Yeah, I say that.
Yeah. I like. So why do you like Michael Thomas now versus Juju? Because I get if we talking full body of work, if we talking legacy, impact, the names, but it's like. That's a long time ago for Michael Thomas, whereas literally I can go back to just a year removed where Juju was a 900-yard receiver, 100 target guy, and the leading receiver or top 2 receiver with Travis Kelce on a Super Bowl winning team.
I just think Michael Thomas give you that's a body type. You know what I mean?
It is.
I think about more of the body. You know, I like that. I like the body type. I think I can get it the ball. I think about in a sense of experience, you know what I mean, to where I'm getting somebody that's kind of been through something to where hopefully it gives it a positive experience on the other side. Because at the end of the day, everything I'm thinking about truly is the other side. So I'm thinking about.
He knows he's on his last leg.
I don't like how this sounds. It sounds just
he's learned from his mistakes.
I think it'll come on his last leg.
Situation, bro.
Nah, I don't think it'll come on that BS in a sense. You know what I mean? I think it comes on quiet work.
You don't think Juju would be on that?
I do.
I just think that Juju got a little bit more
until we
than
start
Michael
winning.
Thomas,
that's what I'm worried about.
I still think
Juju's a front
runner.
It's
what you want. You know what I mean? I think it's like to me. I think all them dudes talk a lot in the sense where it's not even like a trip no more. Like it's kind of like
everybody woofing now, bro.
Yeah, everybody
talk.
Now.
Yeah, everybody
wolf. It's different in there. Them boys talk. No, I don't like that.
That social media that changed the boys' life. They said, I don't have to. I'm gonna tell you directly. I don't like you. I be seeing CJ Gardner Johnson, one of them ones. I'm like, bro, you talk to everybody. Like everybody be talking, bro. They all talk. You right? They all talk.
Bro, I was shocked that when they even said anything about picking a quarterback and things like that. I was like, oh man, it's different. Like them boys say that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Justin Fields, like I ain't coming here to sit, like I'm here to compete. Like
you're right. They talking talk. You right.
You boys be barking.
Yeah, you bringing us some points. You bringing us some points over there.
Yeah, them boys be barking. Like them boys, the Najee, like man.
Najee definitely a talk. Nah, yeah, he'll let you know.
Them boys talk. We need more of this. We trying to get like
that boy said. We went upstairs and talked to the coach. We had to let him know we want these plays. He's like, oh,
yeah, like,
spicy. Sheesh.
So like
TG, I wish I won. What?
I just think that's what they do a little bit more now. The boys be barking a little bit.
No, I like that, then, man.
I think I read a Cole Holcomb quote. He like, man, I ain't worried about none of that. I'm gonna be ready. Play football.
Hey,
so I'm like,
because Cole got a fight over there now.
Cole Holcomb is not no little dude. I don't want y'all to
Hey, talk that talk, but Cole got a fight now. Cole got a fight over there now.
Man,
you seen what some of them things looking like? Cole gonna have a fight now.
Yeah, that's big speed.
Cole got a fight now. You seen what the newer model look like though?
I've seen the newer model.
You seen the hey look, the 2010 is fire, but that Deke, that 2024.
The 2024
we got Patrick Queen too.
Deke, have you seen the 2024 model on the Cole Holcomb? The 2024 model, it's called a Peyton Wilson, bruh.
Yeah, 2024.
The 2024 is filthy. Oh,
but don't sleep on the 2020.
The 2020 is fire. The 2020 is fire. It's fire. It's fire. All I'm saying, he got competition. Yeah, it's
a lot. It's really thick in there, man. 50 is 50.
All right. And 50, his game is very different than the other ones, too.
Yeah, y'all sort all that out.
Yeah, he's like, I'm going to bully you over here, bro.
Yeah, I'm in this A gap.
Yeah, he's like, yo, you don't want that? Like, yo, it's going to get interesting. It's a great problem to have. It's a great problem to have. But it's over the past couple of years where they've changed that room too, man, compared to what it was at one point, man. Yeah, salute them dudes, man.
I think it's gonna be Peyton and I'm sorry. I think it's gonna be Patrick and 50. Like I think you'll see that for the most part, and then you'll see like a Peyton come in, on like a third down, like you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Like I said,
we'll let Cole take his time,
but I'll be real. Yeah,
but like you know how I go though, TG. The longer you wait, all right, all right, because Queen already gonna be doing some of the sexy stuff. E-Rob doing the heavy hitting. Don't let that young boy get out there now. Because the old heads, you can compete differently versus veterans. It's a different set of rules. It's a different way the organization views it. You know this, TG. Them young boys, them draft picks. Don't play with them. They don't play by the same set of rules. The organization treat that differently when it's youth. All right, you listening to what I'm saying, then? Yeah.
That's the first pick on defense.
Don't let that one be in any conversation because you're not winning that, bro. You're not gonna win that, bro. It's certain ones you already know that's not the one you want to get in any competition with this year or next year. You need to let that.
Right.
Yeah. So don't wait too long, Cole. Don't wait too long. I like this though, bro. I like it. It's a great problem to have, though. At the end of the day, great problem to have, man.
Linebackers great problem to much have, improved.
Love it.
But I think even with what you're saying, like I think that defense will be louder to where we'll see what that JPJ statement stands on.
Someone else gonna make another statement.
Yeah, it's just gonna be way louder to where you're gonna be able to see about that statement. You know what I mean?
I mean, because you already got TJ. TJ's, arguing that he's the best player in the world, but he doesn't do it loudly. He just, he lets his.
But I think his is extremely consistently loud. Like even when
it's screaming loud.
Yeah. To where when they post them numbers, you'd be like, "Hold on, nobody else has did this, and this is the difference." Like his differences are like.
You're saying did he win the award? How did he win the award? Yeah.
Yeah, like it gets to where like, how didn't he win that one? Yeah. Or okay, he had a monster year over there. He gotta win that one. Like. He does LeBron type activity. Yeah. Where it's like he could get it arguably every year, but we'll see, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he should have at least 3, in my opinion.
Yeah, you make a case. Nah, that's legit. You definitely make a case, man.
It's arguable. But I mean, there's guys out here that be balling, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then at any of these awards, because everybody isn't playing the exact same position, same defense. Right. Now it's okay. Do you like the 3-4 that stand up, the 4-3 with the hand in the ground, or the dude that's off ball and on ball doing a little bit of both?
You know what I mean?
We get it.
You got a Fred Warner going crazy out here. Man. You know, right?
Nah, it's like that, bro. It's like that. All right. Well, we do got one final thing, man, before we let you get up out of here, man, because we've been vibing out and it's been a blast like it always is. Shout out to you. You know this. But it's official. Lil Bronny James is staying in the NBA draft. They're projecting him in that second round. How you feeling, bro? How you feeling? We want him in this thing. Do we think that it's a smart move? And if you're one of these teams, what you doing?
I just was saying it, man. If Bronny played football, he'd be a corner first round bound.
Oh, yeah, you see the feet? Yeah, he got the size of the feet.
Man, He got the size, the feet, the vertical. He got like just picked the wrong sport. But I like him in basketball. He's still nice. He gonna get picked. But I think you get him and Braun. I don't care what the package call it what you want.
Go get him. Go get him.
Yeah. Bro, I get both. Like, I'm asking that in my interviews, do I get both? You see, though, he took 2 interviews. They're not slick. They playing the
right?
game.
You seen it.
Look, man.
And then his agent is
We're staying in L.A. or we're going to the Suns.
Rich Paul over here like, yeah, he's a free agent. We said, whoa, what you mean he's a free agent? He's a free agent. Oh, thanks. All right. Say less.
Oh, he only took 2 interviews in this pre-draft. They said the Suns and the Lakers. One of y'all 2. The Lakers can't not pick him if he get down to it.
Facts.
Is OB trying to team up with Durant over in Phoenix? Like, is that...
Why not? I like
that's so, what I'm wondering. Like,
what if they get them to?
They've talked about that. I'm standing on what I said a couple weeks ago. I want him in Dallas, man. I would love him in Dallas. Getting back with Kyrie, you got Luka, who's a legit big star, consistent player. What we thought AD was going to be, and now we nice, bro. Now we straight. I ain't tripping.
You can't do that if they win, though.
Bro, it's LeBron. People gonna hate on LeBron just to hate on him regardless, man. It's people that have called. Think about this. It's people that have decided that now because LeBron won the championship in the bubble, that the bubble doesn't count. But if any other team would have won it in the bubble, they'll be talking about how that counted. It's just LeBron hate. So that's why I'm like, bro, they gonna hate that man regardless. Go down there, do what you supposed to do, man. Go ahead.
I love LeBron,
Go ahead,
but
do what you supposed to do,
I don't know if he messed that team chemistry up, man. That team look nice.
Man, LeBron is Mr. Team Chemistry, bro. You can't spell chemistry without LeBron James. You know that. Come on, bro.
Them boys nice. I like.
They are nice down there.
Wherever he go, that's who I'm with.
Oh, you already know what time it is. Wherever I'm getting in New Jersey, wherever we at next year, I'm getting a new one. I ain't tripping.
But I'm really a Durantist. So if he went to Durant, it would be absolutely perfect.
You can't hold that DMV, that Baltimore DC.
Yeah, I rock with that.
Man. I did this shit, man. That shit, man.
I like to see him and Durant play the bad guy. They be the bad guys. Everybody would hate on them. Him, Durant, and Bronny.
That's because a lot of people don't like Durant all the way, man.
They would
you know how I feel. Yeah. I'm back and forth on him. I'm like, I love Easy Money Sniper, but I can't stand Easy Money Sniper at the same time.
Check this out. It's interesting you had this talk with the Steeler Radio because Steeler Radio needs to pay attention to this because if LeBron goes to the right team, that's going to happen on Christmas. And it's going to get weird.
It can mess you up.
It's going to mess up everything. That might change the channel. If LeBron goes to the right program on Christmas, and they got to come back and play the Lakers something weird.
Just time it up right. We at 1 o'clock. We're at 1. That'll be the primetime game. We're at 1. That'll be the primetime game. Come on, man.
You know that?
Yeah, I know what you're saying,
you got to have LeBron on Christmas.
If it's LeBron, Durant, Bronny Jr. in Phoenix, come on. Come on now.
I think the NFL's taking over.
You're crazy.
You gotta do that.
You're crazy. Everybody's watching that, man.
Steph Curry.
Everybody's watching that, man.
Yeah.
We finna call Mr. Rooney. Hey, Mr. Rooney, man, you gotta postpone this one, man. Hold on now.
You gotta move this up.
Come on, man. Hey, make that kickoff at 12, bro.
No way.
Yeah.
Hey, side note. Did you see that Penn State is scared to play West Virginia at night? They refuse to come up there at night. I did see that. I wasn't sure if it was accurate or not, but I did see that. I did see that. That sounds like something that's true.
I just wasn't sure. It was kind of like
it sounds legitimately true.
TG, the only reason I was a little skeptical, I didn't know what the source was. I just didn't know, was it a West Virginia publication? Because I've seen where they said Kenny Pickett was out playing Jalen Hurts at OTAs.
I didn't see that.
And then I looked at the source and it said Steelers Nation. I'm like,
I didn't see that.
Yeah, so I just need to know the source. That's all, bro.
I thought I seen that come on Sports.
I just need to know the source. That's all, bro.
You sure ESPN didn't say that? ESPN might have said.
Hey, look, bro. All I'm saying is you got to check the source sometimes. It might be like West Virginia Nation.
ESPN might have said.
Was it West Virginia Nation? Was it Old Country Road Radio that made that statement? I just don't know. That's all I'm saying, bro. I just don't know who was the source.
Special things happen in Morgantown at night. That's really all I can say. Special things happen in Morgantown at night.
Like 13-9.
If you know, you know.
We know. 13-9.
Special things happen. Bro, you're for that Pitt conversation because I see it headed up. You're minor league. I'm talking about some special things. Big time games happened in Morgantown at night. You see what I'm saying?
Maybe W shouldn't have overlooked that game.
Games way bigger than that Pitt game. Special
That was a bigger game than West Virginia thought it was, obviously.
Special games happen.
That was a special game. People talk about that every year.
At night.
It's a classic. It's on those ESPN classics.
Bro, we beat you last year. They about to start showing that again in like 10 minutes.
We had a tight end. That's not a classic. We had a tight end in there.
They're about to start showing the highlights of last year. We beat you like, you know what time it is.
There was better highlights 2 years ago in that backyard.
You're about to start reliving it again. You know what time it is. It's about that time of year where they don't have nothing to play.
Hey, they're going to play. You're going to see West Virginia Pitt. You're going to see Cowboys, Steelers, the Zeke game.
Come on.
You know they play.
You know you got to start seeing the flashbacks. You're going to get to rewatch us beat you a whole thing. You'll see Beanie get the pick. You can watch the whole thing all over again. You feel me?
I don't think they're going to play that one. I think they'll play the one from the year prior. Way better highlights. Way better excitement.
That was like 2 years ago, though.
That's what I mean. The year before that you're talking about. Yeah.
It was like 2 years ago.
It's a classic. Better game.
Y'all funny, man. Y'all funny. I love it. And it's like, y'all act like this y'all first time talking about this. It's literally every time we talk about this for the past couple of years, y'all will do this. Y'all, it has stopped the whole. Yo, I'm going to let you know now. Y'all, your school sucks. And he'd be like, yo, your school sucks. Well, your school suck more than your school suck. Well, your school suck. He'd be like, yo,
bro, I'll be real. I don't get why the argument last time we did anything, we beat them. What are we talking about? He's just going like, the worst thing you can do is lie to yourself, bro. You know what I mean?
That's a quotable right there. If y'all know, y'all know. Check that TG tape out if you ain't seen it yet, man. This quotable's being dropped. This quotable's.
The worst thing you can do is lie to yourself. The last time we played them, we beat them. Those are the little bros, man. Don't trip on them. You know how that goes. Come on, man. I was thinking really.
Blind squirrel catches a nut every once in a while, right?
There it is.
Bro, we got Penn State week 1, bro. We playing grown ups from the jump. Like, we'll get to them little bros. Like, they're the little bros. By the time we get to them, we're gonna be feeling nice.
All right. Undefeated to start it off. Then I hear what you talking over there. Let's go.
You see what I'm saying?
Let's go.
That's like week 3. You know what week 3 is, Mo.
Oh yeah.
Come on now.
Listen, Penn State out the gate is a week 3 matchup. You supposed to have layup.
No,
maybe
but
really
we got
good.
them like,
then is that
we're playing them like the week you supposed to play like.
Yeah, you've already had your you give me the D2 school, give me a regular, and then let me go holler at you. Yeah,
we're playing a big dog, and then I think we got Pitt like in the little bro slot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he said, y'all the little bros. God, dog. But yeah, no, it's real. That's definitely how you set it up. You're supposed to have a layup, and then it's the real test. Because you don't want to have that real test. Who I got? No, Bama didn't even know who they beat.
That's how they beat us. The one he keep talking about.
I was about to say, most times you don't even know your quarterback. You be like, yo, are you sure you the guy? Are you sure you're sure? Yeah.
We played them with ample time. We let them figure it out. And then we stomped.
Respect.
All
right. Well, we're going to have to do this again like we always do. Y'all know this, man. But my dog, yeah, man, you up here for a whole hour, man. You know, I ain't about to have you up for an hour and 30 like last time, man, all right? But either way, you know we're going to spin the block and do this again. So appreciate you as always, Brody. You know what time it is.
All right, peace, bro.
All right, sure.
For sure. If y'all was digging the convo with the homie, TG, a.k.a. Terence Garvin, man, make sure I hit that like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you are new to the channel. He obviously pull up with us, Wednesdays. Never know where he's at, but it's always entertaining. So shout out to the team.
You think you're gonna have to tell him to turn off the speakerphone every time?
From
here on out.
I was hoping that I wouldn't, but every time I call, you hear the same echo when I'm doing the intro, and then I had to say, I'm just like, I'm gonna shoot him a text next time. You good to go? Also, no speakerphone. Yeah.
I don't know. I think you should just let it be. And
it is funny.
Say it literally every time.
It is funny. I'll be like, hey, yo.
Have him call in.
Speakerphone, bro. I got the echo on me. Hey, speakerphone real quick, bro. Yeah. Shout out to the homie, though.
Well, we got Ambition Live saying Ambition at Craft House, June 29th.
Let's go.
8 p.m.
Let's go.
I got y'all. VIP.
Ooh. You heard him?
Damn.
He said turn up, bro. Pulling up the red carpet for you, man. Shout out to Official Momentum also, man. Let's rock.
He also says he loved TG's Pitt tour. But he says Pitt over West Virginia.
Ooh. Respect.
Yeah, Official Momentum's a Pittsburgh guy.
Yeah. Through and through. Like that.
Let's get you dub. Thank the Lord, Angel Hernandez is gone. The one good call he ever made.
Oh, he retired, right? Yeah. I was like, he ain't dead, not that one. Yeah, he did retire though.
I'm not too familiar with him and his shoddy calls, but it does seem like a lot of MLB fans out there happy he's retired.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too.
Hectic. Remembering my lost Navy brothers, Jeremy Arceo and Patrick Sinise. Remembering all others lost. Veterans.
No, without a doubt. Hey, Hectic, man, we appreciate your service as well, man. And now, without a doubt, man, Jeremy Arceo and Patrick Sinise, man. Thoughts, prayers definitely out to they folks, man, as well, man. Yeah, that's real. That's definitely real.
Let's go, you dub. Did y'all see that photo of Emmanuel Forbes in Washington going around?
Bro.
The dude has never seen a leg day with those chicken legs.
Yeah, bro legs is crazy small.
He looked like
man.
the fan.
Yeah, his name was crazy small.
He was taking a picture with the fan, but the fan was bigger than him.
Yeah. But wasn't he like $165 or something like that coming out?
Yeah, we knew he was skinny,
like
but
tiny.
Like, that was something.
Yeah.
He looked like he was the fan asking for the picture with the crowd.
Right.
Pretty wild. AJ Martinez, nothing but pride, love, and great respect to our fallen heroes and families. Shout rest in peace to Lieutenant Dooley. Love, much thanks to all military families.
No, without a doubt. RIP to Lieutenant Dooley, man, and anybody, like you said, man, that has had, a loss. Somebody, giving the ultimate sacrifice, man, to protect our country, man. And he said major respect, major.
Sean 0989, Juju is great when he doesn't have to be the one. And he's got a spot here forever from when he stood up for AB and laid out perfect that year.
Big facts. I don't forget any of that. I remember that. And flexed on that boy. One time, if you know, you know. That's what I be saying, bro. Juju is a brand, but Juju ain't never been on this, bro. He ain't gonna hit you. Juju do that. It was the other one, the part 2, that was lacking. He was a little bit more watered down. You can't be loud and watered down. Juju hit you in your mouth now.
Let's go, you dub. Steelers not talking extensions with James Daniel. I didn't know we were to begin with.
I low-key did it either. But I don't
know where Let's Go, you dub got that one from.
Is there anything that popped up online?
I didn't know James Daniel was a hot topic in his contract.
Yeah, it's like, maybe I missed something with James or something, man. Jeez, man, that was so random, man. Hold on. See what's going on with man James Daniels, man.
Maybe he's reporting it. Maybe this is a Let's Go, you dub report. No one else has the scoop.
I was saying, all right. Still is James Daniels' contracts. Everything there? Nah, just Channel 11. They have reported recently. That was 20 minutes ago? They just say Steelers not talking extension with James Daniels.
I don't know why we would be.
That's where I was.
We just drafted Mason McCormick.
You got Zach Frazier. You also got Troy Fautanu. So, I mean, regardless, you got Nate Herbig. You got a lot of different bodies and pieces and configurations that you could utilize going forward. But this is, it's because it's the final year of a 3-year, $65 million.
Yeah, it is his final year,
deal,
but
so that's why.
Still don't know why you'd be talking extensions like that with him.
Yeah, I think they look at it simply in terms of just the timing of it. The Steelers, for players that they value to that extent, usually they like to get an extension done prior to, so you're not playing on your last year of your deal. But at the same time, I do wonder, because he was an outside free agent, if that is any, difference or has any type of inkling with it. But I would also say this, man, just my personal opinion, watching James Daniels over, the previous couple of seasons, he's been really good, but he's also had some up and downs. I mean, I know even last year it was times where I was a little bit more critical of him last year. And I could definitely understand if the team was looking at last year and just thinking about 3 for $65 million. That's, it's not chump change. I could understand if they were just like, yo, we want to see it get back to what we think it can be before we commit, long-term substantial money like that again. But I don't think it's the end of the world for him either. I think worst case, this the final year, and then he'll, hit it in free agency, hopefully sign big, and we get a comp pick. But best case is you get a highly motivated James Daniels who wants to come out here and show that he is that guy that warranted the contract that we gave him when we signed him in free agency a couple of years ago. Let's see that version, and then hopefully we'll go ahead and, compensate him again on the back end, and everything will be fine. But that's kind of how I look at it, man. I'm not tripping on them not extending or not talking that right now. They're just based off of how he played last year.
Yeah, I think it's probably the smart way to go about it. Sean McCartney, bring Juju back. Listen to Moats.
Say Juju on the beat. Juju on the beat.
Sean McCartney also says, we say we want wide receiver 2, but want guys who are wide receiver 1s.
Now, that low-key is a fact, man. Because Juju could more, man, he definitely wide receiver 2, bro. Like that thing down, bro. Definitely slide. No issue. But we only want, we don't look at him the same. Is the TikTok really that loud, Deke? He ain't TikToking like that no more. He ain't TikToking no more. He don't even do that no more, man. He passed that stage.
I don't think he is.
Yeah, he is. He done with that, man. Yeah.
Like I said, once we win like 2 or 3 games in a row, just watch.
He got a ring now, so he's chilling.
What's the saying? Fool me once, shame on you.
No, don't do him like that. Don't do him like that, man.
Fool me twice, shame on me.
Don't do him like that, man.
Yeah.
Don't do him like that.
Yeah, no. I mean, Juju's done this too many times for me to just act
like. Let me seek comfort. He was
it's
young.
Completely gone.
He was young. He had bad influence.
All right. He was the influence.
He had some toxic leadership. You see who was his OG? It was the OG in his room. He came into the league. You know his OG is. His OG has been in headlines for a lot of not good stuff, man.
He came in the league doing this stuff, though.
No, he didn't, man. No, Juju. No, man. He had bad influence, man. Yeah.
Rayshawn Jones, TG, I'll have your beat done by tonight. Moats, give me an email. I'll send it to you.
Oh.
It's fire.
All right. Well, now, it can't just be a beat now because, like I said, man, my man Noam cooked up something fire. It was like a little highlight, all type of stuff going on, man. All right. But the email address for anybody that ever wants to send in any type of anything, right? Communicate with us. It's always moatswinners@gmail.com. Moats, MOATS, winners, WINNERS, @gmail.com. Yeah, man, we keep it monitored. We respond. Yeah, but that's definitely, that's the one. But shout out to Noam, though, because like I said, he definitely cooked up something crazy.
Your boy Dev, TG, are you saying even JPJ
he was
even
on that
had
5-5.
On the Moats 5-5?
Yeah, he was big on that 5-5. Hey, man. Peasy first. It's always Peasy. Shout out to P.
Antonio Carter, who had a better rookie season, JPJ or Arty?
Low key, that's legit.
I'd go JPJ. Arty had a few more picks, but
yeah, I was about to say I kind of like Arty, bro.
I think JP, he locked down all the receivers we needed him to. Arty's was good though. I'm not
like
gonna.
You said that we needed to. It must say, hey man, respect,
dude. Like JP was locked down. Like all those metrics, all that stuff. Like he held his own last year against top receivers. It's just we needed. If you're gonna give the argument to Arty, I think he had 3 picks. Do you have 3 or 4 picks?
Yeah.
JP had that one against the Ravens. That one.
He was out
nice
there a lot.
Odell, but
he was out there a lot, man.
Yeah, I don't remember JP getting cooked at all last year.
You don't remember Arty getting cooked his rookie year? You're thinking about everything afterwards. He just simply said rookie season. Yeah.
But I mean,
just rookie season. That's the issue though.
It's tough because we're so far removed from it. It's just no. I'm trying to remember. Like I don't feel like Arty was as locked down as JPJ, even in his rookie year. He was good. He was an upgrade for what we had for sure.
I feel like JPJ benefited more so because of what happened after Arty. Because it went from we had a lot of hype on Arty after that first year, and then it was like, whoa, it was almost like a drastic difference. And then how it played out going into year 3 afterwards, we low-key got to the point where it was like, yo, who is a corner? Who do we have, right? And then we went and got Joe Hayden, Steven Nelson. And when that kind of went through, we were back starving again. It was like, yo, JPJ was like the breath of fresh air. So I just think that all of that with his play and who he is name wise, his dad, like all. I think that's also why it's like, yo. But Arty's rookie year, I'm like, man,
he was good.
Arty was balling his rookie year.
Sean Davis was good too.
Yeah, we're just simply saying, and that's what he said, just happened? Rookie year. The NFL is what happened. And that's what I'm trying to say to y'all. But with any of these young dudes, like a lot of dudes could do it for one season. Some dudes even make it look elite for one season. But it is tough, man, to keep doing it year in and year out. You think about all these dudes we could name, draft picks, free agent signings, and how many of them live up to what we think versus how many of them flash and we never see it to that extent for this long duration. That's just the nature of this game. So that's why I was like, even with JPJ, it's like, yeah, we're going to see. But in terms just off of the 1 year sample size, Arty's 1 year rookie year is, you said it yourself with the picks. You said it yourself what you were seeing out there. It's like, yo,
he was good.
Arty, yeah,
I think it's a legit
was afterwards.
Argument.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I just don't remember after Burns' rookie year, like talking about him being like top 10ish, even like right then and there.
But I don't think he ever said anything about that. The same way if JPJ never said, I'm the best corner, we would never went and talked about where does he rank versus some of these other names. We would just kind of loosely talk about how we felt he had a great year. We're optimistic. We feel great about him going into year 2. We think he's cornerback 1. But it's a difference between you saying you're cornerback 1 and you saying you're the best corner in the league. I don't think Arty ever just came out and said that, so we never really looked at him like that after that first year. And then after that, when that tape started going on second year and third year, it was like, yeah, we ain't got to worry about that combo.
Yeah, I'll go JP, though.
For sure.
Your boy Dev, JPJ didn't do anything different than Deke did with Kenny, saying Kenny is top 3. There's actually a lot of differences there.
He really trying you like that, man?
There's a lot of differences. Because I'm on the outside here. I guess, do we want to call me media? I don't know what we want to call me. But my job is to give sports take and give my opinions on what's going to happen. So my opinion was Kenny is going to be top 3. It's not Kenny saying that he was top 3 or Kenny saying that he was the best quarterback in the league. That's the difference here. JPJ is literally the one that's playing the game and is out there saying that he's the best cornerback.
Yeah, when you're the one that says it, as in like the player, that is way different than the media.
Yeah, you're just paid
agent.
To play.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, obviously you do have to do media stuff, but you could answer the media questions however you want.
Yeah, let the media say it. Let the agent can say it. Your agent can come out and say, man, that's the best corner in the league. Heck, Coach T could have even said it, but it's just like when you specifically say it, now it's, oh, you believe that because we heard you say that. Just hold a little bit more weight with it, man.
I get what he's going for here with this comment, but that's the difference. It's the player actually saying that they're the best.
Yeah, he tried to get you. We ain't tripping.
Yeah, if anything, I'm looking out for JPJ here. I'm looking out for him. I'm trying to impart some wisdom and say, hey, do you have to go that route? Do you have to?
Hey, look.
I like the confidence, but
bump that. Give me young energy.
Like, why not go the Larry Fitzgerald approach? Or
be
like, you know what? There's a lot of good corners out there. Mm-hmm. I really believe in myself, and I'm gonna let my play do the talking. You guys will see. So that's it. That's all you got to say.
So
right?
that would be your response.
That's all you got to say.
That's how you're approaching him with the wisdom.
Give him the Russ answer. Actually, he should be asking Russ for advice.
So look, that's your approach. I like the wisdom. I like that. It's subtle, it's humble. But what if his response is, so you don't believe me? If you scared, just say you scared. Because if I'm really like that, then I'm gonna have to face these dudes anyways.
Hey,
and I'm just letting them know today.
And that's fine.
Do
that's
not
what
come
TG
out
was
here
saying.
half-stepping because I'm on this time from the time you see me. So don't trip when I'm trying to kill you while we out here, because you already told you what it is. Yeah,
and fine. And if you do that, I will say at the end of the season, all right, I'm happy you said that, and obviously that's how you get yourself amped up.
Yeah, because it could be that scenario where he's like, you know what, I don't want it to feel like, man, maybe you're going to be friendly with me today. Maybe you want to talk to me. Like, nah, I'm telling you I'm the best now. So when I come out here each and every week, I'm in your face. I'm trying to prove it to you. Do not try to act friendly with me. We not going to be on that while we out here today. If that is the behind the scenes of that statement, then it's like, yo, I love it even more. But either way, you're going to have to live up to it. But it's like,
right.
Nah.
Gilla Killa is joining the upper room.
Shout out to Gilla Killa and welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
AJ Martinez says, no sabotage Diggler, no sabotage 5-5. And lastly, no freaking sabotage on the Ballers, my bowling team with my kids. From Michelle, she's rolling up for Lex.
Read that last statement?
I have no clue.
Yeah. Because, yeah. I was nervous. All right. Shout out to AJ, though, man. AJ keeping us all copaceted, everybody solid. And shout out to the Ballers as well, man. Shout out to Team Bowling. I hope y'all got matching bowling shirts. I want to join a bowling team at one point in my life with the cool, like, buttoned-up bowling T-shirts. I want one of those, bro. I just don't know when it's going to happen. But one of these days, I'm going to retire, and I'm just joining a bowling league.
Let's go, UW. The consensus among the offensive players are vocally happier with how Smith runs things over Canada, especially the backs.
Shout out. All right.
Well, good. That's how it should be.
Yeah, and you would hope that any reports coming out of OTAs about your team, talking about your teammates or your coaches, it should sound like this. You want it to be positive. You want it to be good. You want it to always be, hey, man, we love Arty Smith system, man. It's the best thing we ever played in. All right, until we see this group in stadium with all of these pieces in that coaching staff, man, y'all call it whatever you want to call it right now, man. So that's my thing, man. But I do like the fact that it's at least positive. Keep the positive vibes going, man. But I need to see it in regular season, man. But I like it, though. I love the energy.
Sean McCartney, JPJ is also the son of the trash-talking legend.
Big facts. You know JP gonna talk. P's talk right time I see P's. That's why I love P.
I truly do think it's just the cornerback position that I'm why I have some of these like hesitant thoughts.
Peasy talk too.
Yeah, I know, but it's linebacker. It's just different. Whereas like corner, you're out on that island, like it's just you, man. Like it's just you.
But that's
like
part
edge
of why
rusher.
You gotta have that confidence though, because it's like,
maybe,
bro, nobody has my back. Like if I get beat, it's a touchdown.
Yeah, maybe.
And everybody talking greasy. I just like that trash talk though. Maybe I like peasy trash talk. Maybe I'm just like biased to that style because it's just so like aggressive.
Well, I was gonna say, JPJ needs to ramp it up a little bit more then, because
spit in the face.
This ain't even like trash talk like that.
Yeah. You do it. No, he
needs to call out the receiver he's playing like the week beforehand.
Do like, the Ocho Cinco.
Like he's
Ocho
gonna
Cinco had the checklist. You remember that?
I do remember that. Yep. These are all the guys I'm gonna burn throughout the season.
He was like, "Yep, I got off on him."
He didn't burn Ike Taylor. I know that.
Ooh, talk your talk.
He didn't, dude. Ike locked these dudes down.
Talk your talk.
He really did. Outside that year, he got benched.
Yeah.
And maybe Ike's last year, too. But, yeah, for I'd say 75% of Ike's career, he locked down the best receiver on the other team.
Absolutely.
He couldn't catch the ball. We talked about that how many times. But
he was catching it the other day. I tell you that, bro. Maybe he just needed 7 to throw it to him.
Maybe.
Because he caught all the ones from 7. I'm like, hey, when you start doing that? I love it, but why you do that? Yeah, we could have won. Shout out to you, though.
AJ Martinez, JPJ is number 1. Pro Bowl. GP14, number 1 receiver in the league. Tutu is the number 1 back.
Hey, you know what, though? I'm not tripping because 14 and 24, they both can do that to each other in terms of we've all seen the clips, last year, training camp, how they compete against each other. I don't see why that needs to stop. I think the same way when I remember Joe Hayden joining us and it was AB and Joe Hayden going at each other, cooking each other, and you think about how both of them played going forward, it's like, man, that can definitely be the dynamic with the GP and JPJ. And in terms of 22, man, shoot, why not? Depending on how you feel about him, man. But we obviously know that he's he's the only one in the league that's giving you 3 consecutive years to start it off with a bando, rushing yards, 1,000 yards plus to start his career. So shout out to him for that.
Yeah, if he gets enough
that's
work,
he
could end up with 1,400 rushing yards, maybe 1,800 all-purpose yards, and depending on what running backs do what this year and who gets hurt and how workloads are distributed throughout the other teams with the rest of the league, like, that could end up being the number 1 running back this year.
Yeah.
I feel like it's so helter-skelter with who the top running backs are year in and year out. No. Let's go, UW. You know how it is, you know how it's that the Pirates can get a shutout, game 1 of a doubleheader, and then drop 10 runs an hour later? I swear, with this team, some days. Yeah, I was looking at the bottom ticker here. We got blown out first game. I guess we had a doubleheader with the Tigers, lost 8-0, and then I think we put up 10 runs in the second game and won.
Let's go Bucks. Let's go Bucks.
Yeah, such a weird team.
Oh, they got Toronto this weekend. That's what I said. They start their little series up with them next.
Anthony Sixto, checking back in to support and salute. Question, anticipating a rocky month or so with so much new, what do they need to do to be prepared for the second half gauntlet? 6 division games in 8 weeks is tough.
Man, I look at it a couple ways. Health is important. You want to be as healthy as possible on that back stretch, especially within division opponents, because of familiarity, because of the physicality. Health is going to be one of the things. The next thing, man, you definitely want to have a way more defined division to labor when we're talking about wide receiver 2. We spent pretty much this whole show today talking about Juju, that wide receiver situation, right? Do we feel confident in Van Jefferson and the group, or do we think we need to go get a Michael Thomas, or do we still wait a couple of days and go try to trade for one of these players? So I think having that settled by the time we get to those division games, I think is critical. I also think whoever our slot corner is, I think we definitely going to need to have that all the way figured out by the time we get to those division games as well, man, because of, once again, the familiarity. They're going to know certain things that we like to do, how we like to attack them, and vice versa. So we just want to make sure that it's less about, do we have a body here, and more so, I feel great about this player right here, and he's healthy. Bro, let's go. Line them all up. We know what it is. It's physical, but we ready. Versus right now, we still have a legitimate question on who is the slot? Who is that wide receiver 2? So that's kind of how I look at it, man.
I like this comment. Rob Gonzalez says, they all got to play us too. That's it for the Supers.
Man, that's legit, bro. That's legit. I like it, man. I like it. Bro, we got the 636. How we do that? That was clean, though. Did we even? Hold on. All right. I do want us to. I want us to get the one joint. We'll get the one real quick. Do we hit it tomorrow? Let me just a quick one. Yeah, 636, though. Because if we hit it tomorrow, we got the other topic. And then we.
Yeah, unless you think much is going to change from now till tomorrow.
I don't think it's going to be anything crazy, right?
I think it would still be relevant.
Shit, I would say we should be good. So with that being the case, we'll save the other couples topics that we got, and we'll hit those tomorrow, all right? So that is what we will do, man. But shout out to each and every one of y'all, man, that were rocking with us today, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the show. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the content, the conversations. If you did, man, hit that like button one time, all right? And don't forget to subscribe. Also, for the new Upper Room members that have joined now, man, like I said, welcome to the family. But more importantly, you also got early access to the Troy Fautanu full film breakdown, all right? We see some of the clips already out there for everybody else, but Upper Room, y'all got some extra stuff in there, man, so definitely check that out as well. But other than that, man, y'all stay safe out there, and until next time, baby,
peace.